Hello, Sul. I'm live. I'm a little bit late. I was trying to make a stream overlay and trying to fix chat. For some reason, chat does not like me, like, at all. Um, so I'm trying to figure out why I can't fix chat in OBS. But hopefully everything else is working beautifully. Um, hello, welcome. If you're here from my video yesterday, I won't be doing any more update fixes today. Because I don't think we have any, thank goodness. But I'm going to be streaming my challenge, which is Love to Survive, which is a goofy little challenge all about dating and romance. And I'm sorry, I'm just still trying to adjust a few things. But let us see. And also the lighting in here is going to change a lot because I have natural light in here, and I'm also very pale. Here's a piece of paper. Here's me. And it's very close. I'm shocked I have any rosy tint today, but that's fine. So, let me open up Sims 4 so we can get that going, make sure it's loaded correctly on our stream, and then I will see if I can figure out chat, because I'm sure that it would be nice for everyone to get to see what everybody else is talking about. So, well, yes, I see. I think that perhaps this would be great if I scaled this down quite a bit. Um, because I'm sure we all want to actually see it where it's meant to be. I even tried to make little frames and stuff in Canva. I don't think it's gonna fit perfectly, but that's okay. It's pretty close today. So I will update it and it'll be better the next time. But hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope your games are fixed. I hope that, you've got um, everything working again the way that it's meant to be and that nothing's ruined. Your saves are doing well. Um, I hope all of that is good. Uh, I'd say ignore this, but you're not going to be able to for just a minute while I try to continue fixing chat. Hi, Jules! I am doing really well. A lot better now that it's running smoothly. How are you doing? I heard you, is your game all fixed and everything? I think I saw last night that that you'd gotten it working again. Um, Let me go ahead. I bet if I pull up the stream from here with Studio, I bet then I can pull up the browser for chat, like the extension for chat. So let me see if I can do that really quickly. But I hope you guys are doing well. What have you guys built any banisters, railings, or any like grand staircases yet? I haven't yet. I haven't gotten a chance. I was actually testing something else last night. Something else. It's something else for a video. So we'll see if it works. Well, I know that the concept works. We'll see how the video goes, is what I'm saying there. So let me go ahead and see. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the. Yeah, everything should be good there. Your Sims 4 works? Yay, Jules! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy to hear because, oh, goodness, that was just a whole mess yesterday. I, I, I'm glad that they finally fixed it. Took 4 hours, my dude! No! Well, at least it was fixed. But 4 hours is, yeah, I mean, it took a long time to reinstall everything for me too, but oh, I'm so glad you got it all working again. I would not enjoy that very much at all, sitting there for 4 hours, hoping that it worked. I even looked up how to do this, and I, like, read it, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then now I just can't find the encoding link for chat. Not yet, yeah. Well, I'm hoping that we'll get a chance to do one with the build for this challenge today. I am not sure if we'll get to do it real quickly, like right away, but hopefully fairly soon, so. I will have to just hope that this is going to work, because... No, that did not work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, Jules, and anybody else who's here. I will, let me just... I'm gonna stay here, of course, but I'm gonna just look up, again, how to get the encoding link for chat. There's so many search results. Oh, wait, can I just drag this docking bar, maybe? No, I don't think you guys can see it from there. You want to try my challenge? Thanks, Jules. I, hopefully, I don't know if you have the Google Docs link still. I will go ahead and post it as a pinned comment, so you can go ahead and do that. If you would like, we can definitely, do it together. You can play along on your side, and I think it'll be fun. So, no, I didn't... Oh, shoot. I accidentally just closed my entire chat window now. Yay, me! It's okay. But we'll get into the game here in just a minute. She's set up, she's got a little bit going on, because we did a little bit yesterday, didn't we, Jules? We went on a couple dates, we got a little bit of money, and hopefully we'll get some more, so. Alright. Well. I wonder if I could do, like, this. I go here, and then I go over to my live button, and then maybe I can pull the chats from there. Okay, maybe this should probably work. Oh, no, that just copied the entire video. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. Maybe this should... Oh my goodness. Oh, no, that just copied the entire... The joys of technical challenges. Yes, we did do well yesterday, didn't we, Jules? We did. We got some rewards. We went on some dates. We got some painting, a little bit of painting. Her creative skill kicked in though with that photography, didn't it? That was those were the best first photos I've ever taken. That was amazing. Like there was like 2 11s, a 12. It was really good for the bang. It was bang for the buck. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we won't have live chat going on the stream today. We'll go ahead and jump in the challenge. I think it'll be fun. I will figure out chat and how to get the correct encoding link for it the next time. But it is a-okay. We shall have fun as it is, and we will progress in our challenge, and we will... At least I could see chat today. Yesterday, during my second live stream, for whatever reason, YouTube itself disabled my chat. I could not turn it on. I could not allow, like, it just wouldn't work. So, hopefully, that is not the case today. So, I have not done any of the event yet. I'm going to play with the event as I'm doing the challenge, because I think that that would be really fun. I think, though yesterday I will say, last night when I was testing some stuff, it tried to force me to interact with the thing. It made that same noise last night as well. That same, like, audio glitch you just heard, it made that exact same noise as well when I was dealing with it. It's like it's stuck trying to load this up until you look at it. I don't know why. But we don't have a TV. We're gonna go home now. We don't have a TV. I need to check. Also, did anybody else, Jules, did you get like a phone in all of your Sims inventories that the only thing you can do with it is destroy? What? Like, this has to be with the event, I'm sure, but hold on, let me see. Oh, it's not on this save file, that's right. Where are we going? Is that the... There she is, the Royal Envoy. So we'll ask about her first. So we'll even do a romantic introduction to make it a little bit, because we're being romantic here. We'll do a romantic introduction, and then we'll ask her about the Durong family, as we're supposed to. Okay, yes, please do share it. I would love to see it. Are you gonna put the sim on the gallery, or do you want to... How do you normally share your sims? Do you have a Twitter, or X, sorry. Do you share there or anywhere else through the community? We need to make... They want us to make a paint... How did we get this easel? Did we buy this easel? Or did I steal this easel? No, I was given the easel for because she wants me to make a painting. That's right. Okay. And I've earned enough reward points. Okay, I will. Alright. The Durong family has always valued fine works of art. Their homes are adorned with masterpieces from renowned classical painters. Why not take an easel and paint for yourself? You might uncover clues in the process. I must move on for now. If you find any clues, don't tell anyone but me. Hint, you can now claim a new easel in the event rewards or find one in the inventory. Interesting, interesting. It is a very pretty easel. I will give it that. It is a pretty easel. My EA ID is AJWSYDN. Let me, maybe I can add that somewhere. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Hold on. Yeah, I can do that. EA handle. And then we'll do EA, AJWSYDNA. There we go. And then we gotta make that way smaller. Coolio. Not like way, way smaller, but like small enough. But then also make sure that it can be seen. Wow, that's not very, very readable, is it? Ooh, I bet I could make it black. And then it'll pop a little bit against that background. That might work. Let's try that. It doesn't pop that much, but... Shared it on... Yeah, shared on Sims 4 Gallery. I have a couple of gallery shares that seem to go pretty well, but I don't share all of my Sims and all of my builds, especially not my Your Rags to Riches houses. They're always such a mess. I don't know if anybody else has that experience, but unless I'm trying to go for something very specific for Rags to Riches house, like when it comes to like the actual building portion of the challenge, there's a really good chance that that house is just gonna look like a giant mess. So alright, let's speed through her sleeping, because we're gonna go ahead and we'll pull up the easel that we got for free. This is huge for us, because we were working towards getting an easel at home. We only have one painting right now. It is quality poor, but we are getting 20 from it. So, and what about you, Jules? What's your EA ID, so I can go ahead and look it up when you make your sim? Yes, I'm sure you do need to pee. As you can see, there's nowhere for you to do that at this time. You're gonna have to find a bush. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, you can pee on the floor. We need to go on a date, because we need to sell this. We're gonna put the gallery thingy in our inventory, because if we can sell this painting, maybe with even a little markup, we can make another painting. That sounds like a great idea. Why are you still tired? Oh no, you're just uncomfortable because the bed is very, very bad. Yeah, that's very understandable. Hungry? You're gonna eat a couple of strawberries. You share your sim self? That's awesome. I have weirdly made a sim of myself in Sims 3, but not Sims 4. Unless I did like a really long time ago and I can't remember, but I've made I have a Sims 3 version of myself that I really like. Her name is AJ HeyJ, and she cracks me up. I tried to make her in aspiration, her world aspiration is to become a famous journalist. And so I've had her start the journalism career, and she started doing, thank you, finally, you're peeing. Okay, you ate the strawberries. We're no longer hungry, but now we're stinky. Now we need to go on a date, and we're gonna go to the gym on this date. I know that that sounds a little ridiculous, but if we go to the gym on this date, we'll open up Cupid's Corner again. Julie Rod 2901. Ooh, okay, let me do that. I'm gonna check it real quick. I feel like that's a good idea. EA account idea. I love looking at other people's stuff as being able to talk to them about it because I think being able to see what people share, not necessarily just what they create, but what they share is like such a great thing. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Aww. Honestly, if that's what you look like, I we're vibing, girly. Like, I feel it. Oh, I love your little puppy. He or she looks very, very sweet. And if you actually have a horse, I'm very jealous. I was a horse girl growing up. I rode English. I didn't ride Western, I rode English, but I loved it. That is so cool. Yeah, okay, so we're vibing. We're gonna give her favorite. Maybe she'll pop up in our Cupid's Corner. That would be fun, right? I won't add your husband. I promise. I'm kidding. But these are really, I like this one. I'm a huge fan of like with a smaller simple because I find that sometimes starter homes get so expensive. Are these all tree roots? You built this? Whoa, dude. That is so cool. This guy is so sweet looking with that Persian. Aww. You're a big animal lover. I can tell, Jules. That is so awesome. I love your this family. Oh my goodness. Look at them. They look so they look like they were ready for when the when Ravenwood World came out. This cat. This cat. Oh my god, I love him. He matches his owners. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Jump back into the challenge now. I love your stuff. But we will. No! Wait a second. What? It's still happening, and it was supposed to be fixed again yesterday, and it's still happening. Oh my gosh, Jules, we are living in the worst timeline. We're living in the worst timeline. Okay. Fine. Fine. It's okay. Let's go ahead and we'll do Cupid's Corner. We'll go on a blind date because I don't think anyone's going to want to meet us right now. Otherwise, I think we're just going to have to try to socialize, maybe eat something, maybe some TV. We do need some TV, I think. There's a TV at the bar. I can't remember if we went there the last time, but there's TV at the bar, and I think we can do fishing again. I think we are able to do fishing again. So, no, we needed to go to the gym, didn't we? There's no fishing here at the gym, so we'll take fishing off, and we're not gonna be able to really do food and drinks. You know what? We'll not go to that then. Because we do need to shower. We need to shower, but I think that if we go to a nightclub, I think we can just wash our hands a bunch. Yay! That's yeah. We are in such a weird timeline, man. It's okay. We will remember our two plant sim conquests and our one beautiful gem who was a wonderful date. They are very cute together. Yes, you're gonna need, oh, you're wearing that outfit looks so good on her. The red shoes, I don't like them so much now. I shouldn't have went with the bright red pop. But either way, why is it so dark in here. It is, like, extra dark in here, isn't it? Or is that just me? Maybe it's because it's supposed to be the lounge. No, we don't need any of that. We need to grab chips because we're very broke. He is not doing good. No, they're like coughing. It's like you can hear the pneumonia and the tuberculosis just hacking from the lungs. But that's such a big problem. Like, I'm more upset about the fact that they are once again showing just how dead they are because I thought that in September when they announced that we were finally going to be getting a true support team to work on this laundry list and do dedicated bug fixing and stuff like that, I thought that this was moving in the right direction, but wow, this is a bug that they created. But it's okay. Oh, are you talking about vampires? Is there a vampire here? Are you a vampire? You just like vampires. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not a vampire? You got vampire vibes. We're socializing, we're small talking, we're gonna speed that up a little. We don't need to do... We probably... Maybe that to try to clear our mood? Oh... There's no local fishing spots, I don't think, anywhere around here. Is there? Yeah, Tomrani is a very, like, landlocked city. There's no fishing, so I don't know why she wants to talk about fishing spots. It's okay. Oh, Katrina Caliente is here. I haven't seen her in a hot minute. I normally see Nina, strangely enough. Would you like to go cloud gazing, perhaps? Oh, no, wait, no, not you. Don't go cloud gazing. Wait, where's your date? Where'd she go? There she is. Oh, she's yelling at herself in the bathroom. Are you excited? Oh, you're pumping yourself up. Great. Okay. Once you're done with that... Oh, you're embarrassed. We're embarrassed? Are we both embarrassed? I hope not. No, we're okay. Interest? We need to make some money here. We need to be able to set this gallery up, so we need to kind of at least get to bronze, so we can set the gallery up. Cohen? No! I mean, yeah, okay, fine. You can go out on a date with Boone. That's fine. That's fine. But, no. You are totally fine, Code Blue. I actually was really fascinated to read some of it, and I actually really appreciated getting some confirmation. I know I didn't say it as coherently as I probably could have due to heightened emotions, but you confirming that in my comments actually made me feel much more relieved in my own mind about, okay, I understood where the problem was, so I wasn't at least spreading misinformation. Thank you very much for that. So, and welcome back. Thank you for coming back to check out the stream. We are doing Love to Survive, which is the challenge I wrote. And we are not going well. Not doing well right now. But Blue, you mentioned that you have... So, game developers are your job's mortal enemy because you're a software engineer or software designer. Is that correct? I think that's fascinating. Everything I know about coding, I taught myself, and I started learning by trying to create HTML web pages and overlays for, if you remember the ancient game called Horse with a W in it. Yeah, I was on that, so. I made old HTML overlays and would add in, like, the little games and stuff like that. I was not good at it, but I had fun. The challenge info? Ah, thank you. Yes, you're totally right, Jules. Let me go ahead and post that. I even have the Google Docs pulled up, so I don't know why I didn't post the link yet. You are totally on it. And here we go. Challenge rules. And I shall probably pin that. Maybe a good idea. So if anybody would like to try it, follow along and try it on your own, you're more than welcome to. Is that one of the plant sims? No, that's Brent Hecking? How did he die? Oh no. Brent, I'm so sorry. Brent and Brant crack me up. I always find them, like, they appear together and then they just completely separate from each other. Enterprise software architect. Wow, that's incredible, my dude. I see game developers as lazy corner cutters. They just go from A to B as fast as possible with little regard for the future. I completely agree with you. My schooling background, college background, I didn't finish college. I want to be very clear about that. What I did do was I went in for game design, because I very specifically cared about the design of the game to make sure that it was structured for players, not only to be able to be built upon later in the future, but so that way it was starting from the ground up. My focus was tutorial phases to make sure that everything was understandable, readable, workable, and it integrated correctly with the systems. Because if you don't have a good tutorial, the rest of the game isn't even going to be played, so what's the point? So I'm on a much smaller niche track of that same mindset, but I completely understand what you're saying with it. Oh my gosh, Stanley Humphrey is here. That is fantastic. I added him in like a week ago, and I haven't seen him yet until now. So that is phenomenal. Where is she? She's talking to Stanley. Okay, where's your date though? Oh, our date's over. I blanked. Maybe. We should just start another one and we'll pretend this one didn't exist because we didn't get any rewards from it. So okay, when you say that they have massive churn, are you meaning that they have literally so many projects that they're working on within the team at once that it's churning constantly? Or do you literally mean like turnover or being moved and swapped from different departments? Because I've heard that all three of those things are like you're literally getting new people working on things that have already had three other people working on them, and then I can completely understand where the breakdown happens there. But I wish I was more in that professional world. I really do. But I am definitely better as a game tester and like feedback person than I am at the actual design, I've learned. Socialize, be friendly, intimacy. We still can't paint, but we're gonna put painting down because that's gonna remind me that we have to set up the gallery because that's what we're gonna just do that first. So our blind date was somebody who was already here named Joaquin Lachin. That's amazing. All right, we're gonna romantic introduce, share some interests. And then we're going to go set up the gallery together, and we're going to try to sell this one painting. Now, part of the rules is that, unfortunately, with the way that the coding works, is that you can't have two social events happening at the same time. So you get to know your date, and you must at least get bronze level first, to be able to then form a group with them after the date to then do, like, a gallery sale, or a food sale, or a yard sale. Something like that. So, but you have to get bronze first, because otherwise the date didn't work. And they don't want to do the yard sale with you. You study web design. Jules. Oh, that's really neat too. So for web design, are you specifically making web layouts or like building websites for people? Because both are fascinating. Website design and the way that subtle marketing and subtle like eye catch is used is one of the most amazing things to me, because I never fully understood like color contrast and color theory until I understood it as web design, believe it or not. I love art, but it just didn't click with me. So that is super cool. Physical intimacy. Where is our... I don't know why I can't keep seeing them. All for Rose. We're not going to end the date. We really need to get this up. We're not going to argue about career. That would go very badly. Interests. Discuss interests. Let's see if we can get some small talk going. Friendly, more choices, small talk, share nervousness. I don't know why we're nervous about that, but sure. More interests. We'll praise the vampire lifestyle. I am so fascinated by all the different jobs and how literally it feels to me like every person, okay, that is... You cover such a core principle philosophy of what made me understand, like, how people view things. And that's super cool to me, because being able to just have an intuition for it and then being able to bring it to life, you have a talent. You really do. There are some websites that I've seen people, they work on the same website for 10 years, and by the end of it, even at the start of it, but at the end of it, you cannot make your way through it. So congratulations for doing the Lord's work. Yeah, coding, I feel like right now it's wild because my 8-year-old is learning coding and he's coding a robot in school in his STEM class, which is incredible. But I feel like coding now touches so many more parts of life than was ever needed in it 5 years ago. So, coding is a good thing to learn, and I wish that I had better structured courses for me to learn it, but I know a little bit of Python. I know a little bit of Python and a little bit of, and enough HTML to build a web overlay, a web page overlay. We're still stinky. We need to, no, we've got to get this data. Oh my goodness, we have been doing so badly. I haven't done anything except a couple of socializations, but I'm socializing otherwise, which is great. So, let us see, let us see. Funny? No, we've got to talk about physical intimacy again. Is it because they're embarrassed? I mean, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're in a toilet. Maybe. Maybe it's because they're in a toilet. I always think it's so funny to me that in their dates, they almost always end up in toilets. It's just the weirdness of The Sims. Like, everyone does not mind hanging out in a bathroom, even though they get embarrassed and annoyed if they have to go. Very strange. But it's what we deal with. Does anyone know if there's, like, a mod that fixes that makes it a lot more, like, who goes into the bathroom when? That would be very helpful, I think. But it is funny because my next video that I'm working on is actually a challenge that involves bathroom doors and how the gendered bathroom doors can allow for extremely wonderful sexist death traps. I'll just say that. Oh, yeah, Jules, that's another thing. You are so right. It's absolutely the updating. It feels like whatever you learned 10 years ago, completely irrelevant. Feels like it changes so fast that when I was trying to learn coding for game development and game design, I was using C#, right? And I was learning C# and C++, which was not bad, but C++, they kept saying, you'll only need to know these parts of C++ because C# is, you need to learn all of this. And then later, when I tried to get back into it and tried to restart doing my own game design, then everybody was like, no, you should really use Python. Python is much better. So that swapping and learning new systems, I think, is a skill of its own. To be able to learn a new system and a new software quickly, you know? Wow, oh no, we're doing horribly. I'm doing horribly. I'm yapping. I'm just talking as opposed to doing the gallery. We still haven't hit bronze yet, so we need to do something big and right now if we're gonna make that happen. Come here, sir. We're not gonna argue about politics because I want you to talk about physical intimacy with me, like I've asked to several times now. We're gonna share our interests. Enthuse about vampires, even though we've only met one who did try to bite us. And discuss more interests. We've got to get to bronze, otherwise we are screwed. Otherwise it's literally just gonna be me trying to get her to any point of happiness, because we are almost dead. I want to very much point that out. Maybe not dead, but we're here. Help you fix their needs, the UI cheats mod. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I definitely could. For this, I'm trying to make it so that way I don't always use UI cheats. If it's in, like, the most definite pinch, then I will, but for the most part, for the challenge itself, I'm trying not to. She really upset him. I think that's the problem. I think that's why nothing is happening, is because she really, 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 really offended him. I'm not even sure what she offended him about. Is it because she wants to talk about intimacy and he's embarrassed about it? That might be it. But he won't even talk about his taste in decor or anything. Oh dear. Well, maybe he's not very romantic and he just got dropped in on this blind date. I mean, he looks like he'd rather be at an art gallery. You're a vampire? Okay. Well, that explains why everyone was talking about vampires a little bit ago. This date is not going well. We're not even gonna get to bronze, I don't think. Ask about tasting decor, please. What are you doing? What was that move? Okay. Alright. Does anybody else feel like there just need, like... I don't even think these lights are on. You're squeamish. Of course you're squeamish. Alright. Are you dying? Are you dying? No, that was just you discovering your personality about being squeamish. I definitely thought she was dying for a second, and then I heard the happy music. definitely thought that was about to be a grim visit. And then we would have had to try to go back from our save. I guess we'll just fight him. We're just gonna fight him now, because at this point, I have tried. I've apologized, I've pled for forgiveness, I have tried to be nice, I've tried to talk about his interests. He doesn't want to do any of that. He literally just wants to drink, and he's trying to drink on my dime. So, we're not having any of this. We're gonna go on a different date. Yeah, that's right, you guys watch. This is how it goes if you don't want to talk to me when we're on a date. Okay? That's right. Sit back down, nothing to see here. Go to the bathroom, and then we're going on another date. She's very stinky. I think that's a big part of this problem. We're gonna have to leave here. So I'm gonna have to get my gallery portrait, so that way I don't leave it here. You know what? We're gonna have her wash her hands, and brush her teeth a few times to try and bolster our hygiene need. The pics work? Help you? Yeah. You mean the pictures? I hope that they come back. I really do. It's okay. And I hope that they will stay. It probably won't. But I don't know why it feels like it's been made worse. The bugs, the glitch for the blank photos. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but this time it didn't take like a couple days. It happened immediately after. So, yeah, her first fight. Yeah, true. I didn't expect her to get violent about any of this, but, you know, at some point the disrespect was too much. Do you like him? Do you like Mako? I cannot pronounce his name and I feel terrible when I try to. Do you like him? He's flirty? Let's go! Maybe we can get a date going, and we don't stink as badly. We're just kind of tired, but maybe we can get this going. Will you go on a date with me? Romance. Ask on date. We're gonna do an ask on date as opposed to a create a date this time because it's easier to accomplish, but the rewards are very different. So this is easier to accomplish. We'll go ahead and do an ask on date. Did he say no? Did he say no? Has declined going on a date with Jewel. Try getting to know him better. We did a flirty introduction and everything. Okay, fine, Mako. We'll dance with you. How does that sound? We're confident. You're, I guess, confident. Let's discuss some healthy relationships. Let's see if this would work. Do you want a Stargate? What about an unbelievable story? Is he bored now? Are we better friends yet? He's still flirty and our relationship bar dropped. Okay. Is it... No, we're not stinky. I think it might be because of this. It might be because he just saw her beat somebody up when they didn't have a good date with her. That might be the problem here. Alright. We'll go home and we'll reset. We got nothing out of that. Which is just lovely, by the way. But maybe we can have this next date be on our home lot, and then we can maybe gather some things, and we'll have a better relationship bar, because we've got a micro home. With the micro home, we of course get the relationship boost, so we'll see if that works. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. Alright, as you can see, this is what Jewel was mentioning. My photos are... my photos are blank. We had, I think, Jewel, correct me if I'm wrong, this one was our first plant sim, this one was our second plant sim, and then this one really well, and Gem is a spellcaster, it seems, so we'll see if they go on another date. But for right now, we've got to sleep, we've got to eat, and we've got to have a date that goes well. Have a date that goes well is the important stuff. Let's see. We won't, no, we're not gonna do that. Ooh, let's see if there's anybody we have a relationship bar high enough with. Wow. He really hates us. Well, I thought, I didn't think that the date was that bad. Or that the fight was gonna change that much. We could probably invite Cohen over again. I bet he would probably be fine. But we have already woohooed with him. So maybe we can ask Yoltik on a date. Because we know that Aaron didn't like us. He's not interested in us that way. Yep, exactly, Code. The black photo bug. Once again, currently a building feature. Oh, you are! Oh, that's so cool. Heck yes. Are you able to share why you think the black photo bug has been so prevalent and why this second fix or the second time fixing it has still not resolved the issue? Because I can only think that it's because it's trying to use older save states almost. But other than that, I'm not sure. Like I said, that's very baseline theory. Okay, did he want to come over? Did he come over? Yoltik has declined going on a date with Jewel. Fine. Fine. We'll have a blind date here, at my beautiful home. It's stunning. Romantic, friendly, physical intimacy. We'll do some photos this time, and I want to say we'll try to paint, but that's not going to work. We'll do gardening. And we'll see if there's any collectibles around us. Because when you select gardening, then you can go and hunt for harvestables together. Look who's here, our blind date. Alrighty then. Romantic introduction. We are still in our night clothes. Let's go ahead and change that really quickly. I'm sure we have something a little bit more. There we go. Well, she hasn't changed yet, but she will. Yay! That one went very well. Micro homes, man. The black photo bug is caused by the save package composer failing to retain the save game custom textures. Oh, to which the items in the save proto buff refer. That makes a lot more sense. So it's a texture issue as opposed to a save state issue. That's very interesting. Is that specifically because of the way that the photo texture overlays? Or is the photo texture meant to fully replace this black background? Like, is that where the conflict lies? Tender kiss neck. Pickup line. Woohoo interests. Oh, nope, we didn't like that. What about some flirting? And we'll take some photos. And this will go well. We'll get some money, finally. our first simoleon of the stream. Oh, we really don't like this. Is it? Wow, what a beautiful photo. Oh my goodness. It's stunning. Yeah, I know, the house is not great. Can you give me a break? I'm just starting out. If you would give me some money... This is going horribly. Oh my. We took our photo. Maybe we can still share our interests. Maybe we can apologize. Maybe we can get down from this cliff. Please, I apologized. I'm so sorry. Ah! Maybe she's just mean. No, this has nothing to do with render pipeline. It's in save serialization. Save game files are packages in the same format as mod packages. They are randomly dropping elements out of that package. Whoa, that sounds like a much deeper problem than what I was thinking it was. Okay. I wouldn't even know how to begin to fix that. Like, randomly dropping things out of the file is very, very, very strange. Is that what was happening with the custom paintings a few years ago? Like 6 years ago, when people would have their custom paintings and then they would, paint from reference, and then it would be, they would upload it to the gallery, and then it would appear black in the gallery. Was that the same thing happening then? We are doing a lot better. Look at that. It's dropped. We aren't hated anymore. Once again, I'm asking for your support for the Rock Your Body and my neighborhood action plan. No. No, no. We're not doing rough housing encouraged. We already got into a fight. We already got into a fight. Let's go ahead and this is going better. Let's go ahead and share our interests. Let's try to get things back on track. And we've got to check and walk around, see if we can find anything to be able to get some sort of money. Okay, walk here, go here together, and then you can dig. I think she's just mean. Maybe her personality, I'm sure we'll find out once we get the observant the trait sometime in the future. She probably just has the mean trait. Like, at this point, I can't think of anything else. There are so few collectible spots. Go here together and dig. Oh wait, this is actually a little fishing location. I forgot about that. So you could fish here together. I forgot that this area of Tomran has it. Why can't we walk here? Okay, yes, go here together. So you are walking with your date to go to find things, and you are the one who gets to collect them. Similar kind of problem, but not the same one. The gallery can only retain so much by design. Related data found in saves doesn't make it. You may notice this also being the case with households. Yes, I do. I did actually just have a bunch of my households purged not too long ago, and my gallery is looking very sad. So that makes sense. Okay, so two different trains there, but similar. Do you feel like there is a way for them to have like a almost like a vault for gallery stuff that you could like put your stuff in there but not have it currently uploaded to the gallery? Do you think that that would be possible and would be helpful? Because I've thought about that before, where instead of just having it as like on your library or in your gallery and uploaded, you could still save it as a lot, but then it'd be like in a privatized vault. Do you think that they would be able to offer that as a service for people to be able to keep their households and builds and not have to overwhelm the gallery? Because I've thought about that as a solution before, but I have no practical knowledge of the implementation of it. Yeah, exactly. Like a cloud tray. But it could be a localized cloud tray for, well, for your account, for like your EA account. Like, remember how like in Sims 3, you had a lot more, well, I don't know if you played Sims 3, but in Sims 3, you had a lot more freedom with like what you were able to do online and like what you were able to upload and how you were able to share things. So I kind of wondered if there was a way to use the EA account to be able to have your own personal cloud tray, but it doesn't have to be on a full server base. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not explaining it the way that it makes sense in my head. So I guess local isn't correct. It's like, I guess it is technically a cloud system, but it would only be linked to it would be something accessible from your EA account and could be accessed, it could be accessed as opposed to, as opposed to the gallery, it is something that you can just kind of like open, almost like a draft section. Yeah, personalized, exactly. Would that be a major issue with how the gallery works right now? Would that still take up too much room? Or would it be something that they could adjust that each person has an allowable amount or something like that? Oh boy. We got off track here and left our date. At least she is kind of friendly with us. She just doesn't really want to date us anymore. Discuss interests? Small talks? We've collected a few things, which is really good. We've got these paintings we can sell, and they've got flirty ambiance. That could actually help us. We've got some Ozanoid to sell. We'll sell all that here in just a moment. We finally are somewhere. The axolotls! I forgot about them being here in Tomrani. Okay. You're coming back over here. Go here, chat with Kyoko. You're about to fall asleep, I think. I think you're about to fall asleep. Cohen McNulty. Yes! Oh, good. Okay, great. I'm so glad you had it. Yeah, that would be good, because I think that if the public gallery didn't, like, if the public gallery was something that we understood would be purged more often, but if you had a private gallery that wasn't touched, I feel like that would be easier. If they were, I don't think they'd be able to compress the files to make it smaller, because that's what I'm saying. I don't know how the practical implementation of this would work, because I know that it would cost a lot of money to be able to hold all of those private galleries, basically, for each person. But would there be any practical way to implement something like that, so that way when the purges happen, people still have, like, because I made builds 10 plus years ago that are non-existent now at this point. So, but in your opinion, is that something that could be done if there was a team dedicated to designing it and making sure that it worked? And would it cost too much money, or would they have to make us pay almost like a subscription for it? Because that's how my brain is like, that's probably the only way that would work. This is a very dumb idea, don't get me wrong. It sounds like a stupid idea, and I don't want a subscription service, but... Yeah, so... if I were to... you know what, I'll just pull up my gallery real quick. So, in my library, which I'm assuming you're adding as the tray, you can see where it goes all the way back to here, right? But this is not my library. I have had hundreds of Sims, hundreds of, well, maybe not hundreds, but 100 or so builds, and most of these are not even, they're obviously like just what was added in from the game. And I, like, even going to my catalog, I can scroll back down to here, and I can tell you that, come on. These, like, this is super weird, because this is all mixed up. This room I built forever ago. Well, I guess my shared content, newest. Yeah, I have it sorted by newest. Like, this is messed up. That's the thing. There is... Jeez. Sorry, this is just taking forever. And I've got so many that doubly uploaded, and because I was very bad at uploading back in the day. But when it comes to households, I'm trying to like go all the way back, because see, it does this a lot too. Like, some of these, like, these are literally just copying, and I don't know why it's doing that. Like, I don't have this uploaded this many times. It's literally just doing this. So when I try to find it, the contents of the tray folder in the Sims 4 documents folder. Oh, well, I'm stupid then. That makes more sense. The My Library, so that's because I just don't have my old My Library copies from my... easy. That makes a lot more sense. I genuinely never understood how those two function differently, so thank you so very much. Code Blue, you are, like... yeah, hello. You get to say whatever you want, techno mumble jumbo babble in any of my comments ever. You have free reign. If I'm saying it wrong, fix it. Alright, so why is the welcome wagon here now? It's been like 3 days in game time. And it's just a plant sim and a blue bear. Okay. Is that plant sim have wait a second. This is Esteban, who we went on a date with, and now he has an ailment. This is... I did not give the plant sim an STD, okay? I promise I didn't give the plant sim an STD. Let's see how much money we made off of that. Almost nothing. Eggplant frog, Ozonite, a robot salvage part, 2 common upgrade parts. You know, we'll try and keep one flirty photograph for its flirty ambiance. It's so funny to me that I can try to take photos and they are like decent photos and then they turn black, and then when I have photos that I'm not truly caring about, they're just not even good photos. Because the drama node scheduling service was delayed from a variety of reasons. That is... yeah, we're going with that from now on. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Okay. Oh, the welcome wagon. Bringing joy for no good reason. We shall sell that for 90 whole simoleons, guys. We are at 90 whole simoleons. We can finally paint a small painting, or a medium painting, even, potentially. But I think we'll go with a small classic painting, because this one we're making $63 off us. But interestingly, very interestingly, if we put this on the street gallery, at least it did yesterday, if we put this on the street gallery, and then we stock the table, it'll actually be 80, and I don't have the price adjusted yet, so I'm not really sure why. It's literally called the Drama Node Scheduler? Dude. Dude, that's such a perfect name for it. Oh, and then there's drama with the Drama Node Scheduler. What? Random phone calls, etc., etc. So that explains why it feels like random phone calls all happen on a schedule. Like, if I'm on a date with somebody, or like a blind date, my first or second blind date, I'll always get a call to go on the retreat, like the couples retreat. Or if I start researching the vampires, like I never get Vlad randomly, but if I start researching the vampires and click on the computer, that evening Vlad will show up, or I'll get a phone call right away. Is that, like, it's not randomized at all then? Well, I mean, I knew it wasn't randomized because I could see the patterns, but what you're saying is the actual randomizer in the file or in the code isn't working properly. That's wild. Oh my goodness. There is so much wrong. There's so much wrong. Every time I find one thing, I find another 8 things. Come on, it's not done yet. Let's go ahead and come on. Why are you sparkling? Why is she that sparkly? Because of flirtiness? Must have been. Okay, we've got another painting here. So let me show you. So if I hang it up here on the wall, okay, 70, not 80, but it's 63 in our inventory and 70 on the wall. I don't know why it's like that. Yes, I'm getting a phone call. I'm not getting a phone call. I don't know what that was. Okay, so we've got 2 paintings now. That's still not a lot. We did make a painting. Select an easel and create a new painting. Hey guys, is my event broken? Because I totally just made a painting, right? From the shower to where you... And the scheduler is not aware of the current live mode. Oh, okay, which is why you can use Wicked Whims to shower with your partner, and then they can call you from the shower to warn you about grim. Yeah, that makes sense. The amount of times that I get phone calls from the people that I'm on dates with in this challenge is wild. Like, wild. So is that something that at this point they're figuring works well enough? Because something else I've noticed, and maybe this is part of it as well, is that I've noticed that if I play with only one sim for quite a while, the amount of random calls, even though I would think it would go up with the more like social relations and stuff she has, the amount of different types of random calls slow way down, and it'll only be like the nap ones or like the life advice ones. It feels like none of the rest of it, like the inheritance or particularly like the wealthy weirdo call. I feel like I only get those calls at like the very beginning of a new sim, and then I never get them again for weeks afterward. So I don't know if that has things to do with it, but if so, that light bulb moment. All right, so she's asleep. She's been asleep. We need to take this back down because we're gonna put all of this up for sale. Hey, 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 wait. Hey, wait, where's my other painting? Hey, wait, where's my other painting? Okay, cool. All right, take all this and put that there. Excellent. We need to go sell this so that way we can make another painting, because if we don't make another painting, I don't know, or if we do make another painting and this doesn't go, then we've got another glitch. I think they chalk up phone calls from Sims on the lot to the game's general chaos. A very recent patch unclogged the scheduler, and now you should be getting calls more often. Okay, that is very cool. I bet that was probably like the January patch. But yeah, I feel like 10 years ago, the phone calls came through at an appropriate time. We didn't have as much overlapping with if somebody was already on the lot or you were already talking to them. They didn't really call as much, and I felt like they were spaced appropriately. I think it's because we now have so many phone interactions that I mean, I would understand that that's clogging the pipeline. You can't you can add more hours to the game, or like how long the day lasts with a mod that I've heard about, but from the game coding, they don't have more hours in the day. So, date. Blind date. We have to make money. Like, I have been yapping too much because we really have to make money. We're gonna do the painting now because we're gonna take our gallery with us, and we are going to go to Willow Creek, and we're going to go to the museum there. I know it's not amazing. It's not a super cute little date thing, but we can probably sell our art. So, that's the goal. The goal is to sell some art. Alright, so first things first, we'll pull this out so we at least can think about it. And you know what? We're gonna make it so people have to walk around it. And then we're gonna greet our date, who is this very artsy looking person. They hate us! No! Is that the same person? Wait, isn't that the same person that we went on the date with earlier? Why are we on a blind date with them? No, wait, they just hate us in general and we haven't even introduced ourselves. Why do they hate us? Oh, wait, maybe they're friends with the guy that we beat up. Maybe. I wonder if that might be the case. But, sorry, we'll apologize. What was that? You didn't do that correctly? Is that what's happening here? Okay, she's... Oh! Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I know I stink, but I don't stink that much. You smell a sneefa? Well, you don't smell like a cupcake yourself there! Goodness! Now you're just banging on the piano that you don't know how to play. That's the most pretentious thing that I've seen besides your outfit. Alright. And now you're just walking. Never mind. The most pretentious thing about you is your walk. I take everything else back. She won't even stand still for me to talk to her. What is happening? How do you want me to woo-hoo game when she won't even acknowledge my existence? Like... No. No. She doesn't want to talk about any of this. No, she hates that. Okay. Maybe I've been trying to go too fast with this. Maybe I've been trying to go too fast, and maybe I just need to meet somebody and invite them on a date.
It's unfortunate that the scheduler is unaware of other systems because that has practical implications. Ever wanted to work from home but couldn't because Nancy had to cut your power? Yes. Yes. Okay. As in, yes. I absolutely have had that happen, and I wondered why those didn't have separation because they, like, it literally, anyway, it's just a frustration. It's just such a frustrating thing to me because it also sometimes I've noticed that I don't know if this has to do with it, but like if you get a call that is like it, or not a call, it's like when a social event happens. This happens with jobs that happen later in the day. If you have a social event, like an activity is going on or a festival is going on, and that pops up while they're like getting ready for work, they just don't go to work, and then they'll get the phone call from their boss saying that they aren't at work. But I don't know what that is either. I don't know why that happens because it's not like I select anything. They just don't go to work. They just stay home, and because the festival, like, it'll show like they're going to work, and it'll almost like be loading the thing, but then it doesn't do that, and then it'll pop up with the festival interview or the festival information, and then whatever reason they just don't go. They will stand at the edge of the lot and never leave. I don't know what's going on with that, and I don't know if it's has to do with certain careers, because I haven't noticed it a lot, but I've noticed it a couple of times, and it seems to be around festival pop-ups, and particularly the Ravenwood festivals. That's when I started noticing it, was like the death festivals and stuff like that. Who's that? Maybe they'll talk to me. Do you think they'll talk to me? No. Is that another? No. No, no. What is happening? This is a celebrity who's just raging and wearing one of the most ridiculous outfits I've ever seen in my life. Look at those boots with those striped pants. Alrighty. Well, there's Meredith Rothwell. Socialize, paint, woohoo, talk about woohoo interests. He really hates us. There's no reason to continue this date, I don't think. Or she really hates us. They really hate us. The person named Zane. Discuss woohoo in books. Maybe they like literature. Literature and art. No, that's the thing. I will even click on the send them to work button and it won't work. It'll, you know how it'll pop up and like it'll show that it's red around the go to work symbol, like, and it says you're late to work. Even if I hit that, it won't do it. And then when the call from the boss comes in, they'll like I can pick it up. Like, you know how it says call from your boss incoming, answer it. I'll hit yes and it'll make the boop noise, and then they don't do anything after that. There's no like job repercussions, or well, I guess they do lose career gain, but there's nothing else. It doesn't say that they missed work, or no, it will pop up with a notification that says that they missed work, but it literally will not let them just leave the lot to go to work. I'll have to hit the like with UI cheats, and I'll debug a reset, or I can hit travel and like invite that family member, or sometimes have them travel off the lot. But if I use a different family member and then travel off the lot and then I come back, then everything works fine again. But again, it doesn't happen very often, and so I don't know the exact steps being taken to break it. I just know that it happens around festivals and usually later in the day. Like the criminal career. The criminal career is the one that I've had it happen to the most. So like when they're in that stage when they're going in the evenings for their work, that's when it happens. Sarah Scott and Simon Scott are so cute. Okay, that is a child. We cannot predatorily date a child. That is illegal on every planet and ethically and morally wrong. But a plant sim, who is somewhere between human and plant, ethically fine. Because they're a young adult. That's just how it works. You also have seen it, but do not know the cause. You do have a workaround. Use MCC career cheats to force them to quit their job, and then UI cheats to promote them again after joining. That is very clever. Thank you. I will remember to do that. That is it's a workaround. And I feel like that's what we have nowadays. I don't know if you feel that way, Code Blue, but I feel like a lot of what we have is workarounds. Jules, I don't know if you feel that way as well when it comes to like trying to get what you want done with your challenges. Because I know you were saying about some of the stuff that you wanted, that you were trying to do with how you play. I don't know if you've run into that as well, but I feel like everything's a workaround. We have a mod to fix that. Like, it's not, oh, there's an app for that. It's, oh, there's a mod for that. Like, it basically is an application. So, of course, you know, slight differences, but a modification for our daily life. Hey guys. Okay, it's still there. I realized that I had totally forgotten. We're gonna flirty introduce to her. Your days. Did you have a paint explosion happen? That's just taking advantage of somebody not in a coherent state of mind. So we'll move away from that and we'll... Halikana. She looks like she might enjoy a date. So what happens though if I do make another painting and it doesn't work? Do I have to just restart something again? That's gonna be interesting. Okay, Monica Lopez hates us. I don't know why she hates us, but she just hates us. Mariah Mills. What about you? The other one left. I don't think I'm doing too well trying to just make people be happy with me existing around them. Maybe I can find a nice elder who just wants somebody to love them and take care of them. Maybe that would work. You do? I'm sorry to hear that, Jules. Yeah, I feel it. It's all a workaround. You gotta find ways to do it the other way. Which is why I've been enjoying trying to break the game in certain ways, like with only allowing, like using the bathroom doors. I don't know if you've ever tried those, using the bathroom doors to try and segregate, so that way I could filter out the men from entering into a women's only lounge. It kind of worked. I trapped them all in a small little, like, sauna room, because the women could get in and out, but the dudes couldn't. So it was like the front lobby area, and then the back area was the women's only area. How do I protect my saves? I have 2 copies. I back up. I don't do it every time after I play. I usually do it on Saturdays. I will take the time to just download everything to a hard drive. I used to just like download it into a secondary partition on my computer, but now I actually have a full hard drive that I store it all on there, and then I try to organize folders. Actually, it's mostly organized, but I learned to do that a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean about 6 years ago, when my then 2-year-old, this is my fault. It was my fault. I put my laptop down on my floor, and because I had been sitting on my chair, and then I was going to go and do something, and I'd like set it down, and he jumped off of the chair onto my laptop. And after that, and I had nothing. I had, like, it was unrecoverable in every way. So you just uploaded my Jewel Eros Abby for your challenge. Oh, heck yeah. All right, let me go check her out. I bet she's super cute. All right. Well, I can look you up again like this. Well, you know what? I'll put it under this hashtag. Since you were so kind as to use my hashtag. Oops. There she is. Oh, she's beautiful. I really like her. Dude, that pose is so good. Oh my goodness. Look at those nails too. I love her. That love bug, you've got it. You've got it. Oh my gosh. I love her. You're gonna have so much fun with her. Stacia. Hello, Stacia. You have been lurking and you're saying hi now. Hello and welcome. I'm glad that you're lurking and feel like you are up for talking. It's wonderful to hear you chat or see you chat. If you are up for any more chatting, are you interested in doing challenges? Are you excited for Valentine's Day at all? You have the pose mod. I have with not Wicked Whims, with Wonderful Whims. I use their pose mod. I just have it turned off for right now, but I have been having so much fun with poses recently. I just took a couple of screenshots of my vampire patriarch where it's just him alone before he's done anything. It's just his little house, his little vampire tower. But he's sitting on a chair or on a couch, and he looks very, I'm a cool vampire, but he looks like such a geek. It's great. I adore her. She looks so good. Okay, so, oh yes, that's right. We are trying to get one more date. We only have one more strawberry left. I want everybody to realize that this is an emergency. We only have one strawberry left. Like, and that was sustaining us. So, get away with a little bit. Yes, I will let you get away with a little bit self-promotion on this because it is very, very helpful. I reading your comment about Plum Buddy and all of that, I do actually think that if it is something that people are interested in, especially with how much we've been seeing in disappointing results and disappointing care from the Sims team, I would recommend taking a look at Plum Buddy just to take a look and see if it is the best option for you to save your files. I am going to probably be looking into it more because all I have is like and even the hard drive that I have, I want to make it very clear, it's like a huge hard drive, so it's not Sims only. I have a Sims section on that hard drive, but it's for games. So, but it probably would be good to look at, like, actually have a better system and setup for it. So, yes, if you are interested in better saves, go ahead and take a look at Code Blue and Plum Buddy. They will help you. It will help you, at least for peace of mind. So, let's do Cupid's Corner again. I want to see if maybe we can get maybe some new Sims, maybe somebody interesting who we've seen Gem already. We really like Gem. Cecilia, oh my gosh, Cecilia looks like a fun time. I'm not gonna lie. Travis, materialistic and unflirty. Why are you on here then? You're squeamish and holding up. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yep, Clement. You know what? We're gonna have a great date with Clement. I can feel it. It's gonna be... This is gonna help. Some mods are fixed. Some mods are fixed. Okay, that is good to hear. I haven't checked to see if MCC or Wonderful Whims, if they have announced the update yet, but I'm hoping they have. They also received some of the files early to, like, work with it, so hopefully that will help speed up the process. So that is exciting. Hopefully I can get some of those poses or some of my mods back in and I can do a couple more pose playing around, because I will say, where's our date? Did they not arrive? Clement didn't pick up the phone. It's not even midnight. Well, it's almost midnight, but it wasn't midnight. Are we the only ones at this museum now? I think so. Oh, wait a second. This is a terrible idea. Oh, there's my other Sim. She's the other one that I was testing all of this with. I completely understand about seldom finishing challenges, Stacia. Trust me, I have a backlog of ones I've started and have not finished. You do enjoy Valentine's Day because your birthday's a few days later. Happy early birthday! That is awesome. Your husband goes all out. That is, honestly, that is probably the best combo. Like, Christmas and birthday, not so good. Thanksgiving and birthday, which is where mine falls, it's okay. It's not... You usually have at least more family around, which is cool. 4th of July, very lame. My husband hates that his birthday is almost shared perfectly with 4th of July. But I feel like Valentine's Day is probably pretty, like, Valentine's Day is probably one of the best because it's like it doesn't have to be like you're getting more presents. You're just getting like extra special. Like this is all for you. It's good. Turbo Driver released fixes about 5 hours ago, and Jules, you said MCC is updated and UI Cheats is updated. Yay! Ah, that's awesome. MCC has been hotfixed to not cause problems, but some genealogical features have been temporarily disabled. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, Deaderpool, they work so well and they work so quickly. They are magic. They are magic. They are magic. That is all I have to say about that. Maybe we can get our other sim, my other sim that I was testing this with, Victoria, to do something because we really need money. We spent money. We spent some money. I don't remember spending any money, but we spent... Oh, I do remember spending money. We spent it on painting something. Turbo Driver released fixes about 5 hours ago. Man, they were working through the night. Good for them. That is incredible. I'm not surprised. Like, when the Sims team at least says, hey, you should be careful of this, we're going to help you by giving you this stuff, at least they know, like, I wonder if, like, they were really focused on the potential problems with mods and how that works, as opposed to thinking about the entire release. But, alright, UP, we don't have to watch UP, but we are going to talk to Victoria and try to make a date. Because nobody likes us, it seems. I don't know if it's her. Maybe it's just her. Maybe nobody likes her vibrant personality, because everybody here seems... Shall we do it? Eliza, you look so alone and sad, and Bob's not here. Oh, okay. She left. She didn't like that at all. She did not like that. She's like, Bob's over there, I believe. Everybody is freaking on a bench right now, except for me. Well, I'm on a bench, but I'm not with someone. Do I have... I did start it a long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago at this point, and I think I got to, like, baby 6, and then I said, nah, I can't do this. This isn't fun for me. Because at that point, I had already started running out of names, because I had tried to make a pun, like a last name that worked with a lot of puns, and then by number 6 I'd run out of stuff, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't. There's the crying and the not taking care of your children and the putting down and picking up. Like, yeah, 35 is an accomplishment, so good job. I am proud of you. I am proud of you because I don't have the patience. Like, that's also why this is a shorter challenge. I like the idea of legacy challenges. I love the idea of legacy challenges. I cannot do legacy challenges. The only legacy I've kept around is my vampire patriarch, his name is Donovan Pyre. Donovan Pyre, Donna Vampire, Dawn a Vampire. Anyway, I have played him on and off for, I don't know, 8 years now, probably, and it's more like I start new save files with him and see what happens, or I add him to my save files that need some chaos. Like, that is what I consider a challenge. Yeah, yes, exactly. The idea is fun. Oh, Kelsey, the gal who actually did it, like, she had a bunch of streams and a bunch of videos a few years ago. KLECE. Her streams and her videos of it and her patience with it, incredible. Now that I'll put on its background video and listen to, because, girl, you go. Yeah, that's amazing. That is human self-accomplishment right there. A feature for Plum Buddy that you can generate a save file using lots from your tray so you get brand new worlds each time. A lot randomizer. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I don't know how you would get that to work, but dude, I will tell you that maybe one of the things that you could just consider is So, apartments, penthouses specifically. If you are able in any way, okay, to figure out how to make penthouses or like randomize anything having to do with them, so that way they aren't just the most stuck and annoying type of lots, that would be so cool. I don't know if you can. I bet that that might be the one outlier that gives you a lot of problems. But let me tell you what, when I tell you that there is one lot type that I cannot stand, it's the penthouse suites. Like, I don't know what you could do to make that better, but there to randomize them a little bit so that way I don't have to try to build them. That would be cool. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Paint, photo, be romantic, socialize. Hopefully this is good. Hopefully this works. Because we have to. We haven't had a single date yet that actually went truly well. But I think part of the problem is of course, we're exhausted. Maybe... Okay, you guys can vote. Oh, thank you, Jules. I really appreciate that. I love doing them. I still feel a little bit, not nervous, but I just want to make sure that I'm either not too much or too little, because I tend to have a range of I'm either dead quiet and focused on something or I'm over the top. My video yesterday may have showed you that a little bit. But oh, that's our date. Oh, and he actually looks excited to see us. He looks like he has the skin of the zombies from Sims 2. Like, that lighting did nothing for him. That is... I don't... Are you an erratic sim, Mr. Tom Cotton? Ask about prized possessions. Wait a second. I'm not a kleptomaniac. She's not a kleptomaniac. What is going on here? It's just shuffling around lot architecture and zone object data. Okay, apartments are probably not to be touched since you cannot put whole apartments in the tray. That makes sense. Yeah. That's why there are rooms on the gallery. Yeah. 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 Okay, there's something going wrong. There's something going wrong. I don't know what it is, but... Please! I don't know why we just were given... Look, we keep getting all this kleptomaniac stuff. She's not a klepto. Look, I'll show you. She's not a Wait, she is a kleptomaniac? How did she get the kleptomaniac trait? Where did she get the kleptomaniac? There she is, right there. Right there is where she discovered it. I'm blind. I'm so blind. She just discovered that she likes stealing things? This is fine. We're gonna allow that because she's gonna be out on dates and she can steal things while she's out on dates. Do crime while on dates. Phenomenal. Do crime while on dates. That is her new hobby. You know what? Poor girl. I wasn't gonna do this. I was thinking about letting you vote. And we're just gonna have to make her happy because she needs to at least get one date done, because otherwise this is going downhill much faster than I thought. Poor thing. Just slumped over in the museum and there's people taking pictures of Judith Ward in the bathroom. Oh, Judy. Judy. If I could fight you, I would. Where did our date go? He's just gone. Oh, there he is. You know, this might be our best date so far, mostly because we learned that we can steal things now. Is there anything here worth stealing? Yeah, I can't steal that. I'm sure I can steal this art. No, I can't steal that art. Has she already stolen something? That might be what it is. Maybe she stole something already. Epinoi. That's right. We're Epinoi. Epinoi. Take some photos now. Paint. We can't paint here. We will set up our gallery though. Take a photo. Yes, give me the photo. Take selfie. No, take photo of. take photo. Just take photo. I'm gonna take a photo of him. Look. He's just so there. I love the sim face, like just peeking out behind. Yep, there we go. Excellent. We took our photos, and this is another glitch that keeps happening, Code Blue. I don't know if you've noticed this, but instead of the 5 that it's supposed to take, it'll show up as 10. And then when you drag to sell them, it'll leave 5 that you can't get rid of, or that, you know, you can't sell or do anything with. I don't know why that's happening either. It might have to do with the photos glitch. For situations like this, I recommend Lumpino's Curious Inquiries. Your sim can ask other sims why they are in the emotional state they're in. Oh! They will respond with the moods that's influencing. That is so cool! Okay, I'm actually gonna write that down because, oh yes, I love finding new gameplay and like interaction mods like that. I like some CC and like build by modes, but I'm a big like gameplay and interactions type of gal. For situations, Lumpinos. Curious inquiries. Inquiries. Inquisitions. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Anyway, alright, so our date has been going pretty well. We're at bronze. Fantastic. We've taken a photo. That means that we can set this up, and we're gonna set it up right... Honestly, I think here will be fine. People will have to see us, right? We'll stock the table. We're gonna set up our table with our date. Everybody's here to see not Judith Ward. What are we excited about? The Fairy Council Liaison, Kara Wren, who's upset about something. She's upset about a lot of things, actually. It's just... I am not sure. Okay, yeah, you come out here. Yes, come out here. Heartfelt compliment. This date is going a lot better. I just want to point that out. Maybe we shouldn't No, he seems like a good person. I don't think he wants to be excited about stealing. Can you guys discuss some local fishing spots? And then... what about enthusing about photography? We can't paint because there's no painting easel here and I didn't bring one. Unfortunately. But we can flirt. We can still flirt. Like, you need money. You've got to hurry up here. Okay, share deep thoughts. Phenomenal. Friendly. Deep thoughts. Deep conversation. Maybe we'll do this on 2-speed. Yeah, I think that works. I just got kicked by that door. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Why are you doing sit-ups? What are you doing? You're just that energized? You just had to drop and give 20? He seems excited, and you're not excited. Okay, well, we got bronze, which is really good. That means that we can now do this, which is we are going to add him to our group because he's going to stay here while we have our sale. That is the rules. Our date has to stay here with us to help us out. The duplicate photos in your inventory are phantoms. Sometimes the UI and the simulation disagree about inventory contents. It can happen the other way around too. Something you have is invisible. Okay, I've had that, and I've also, especially when it comes to, like, fruits, vegetables, and produce, so, like, cow milk or eggs and things like that, they duplicate. Or, like, I'll try to drag them, and it won't work. I've heard before that that's a problem with MCC, but I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, you'll try to drag it, and it'll duplicate in that, like, in that area, and then it'll start duplicating other, like, images in your inventory, so it'll look like there's a phantom clone, like, offset from the original one, and you can't interact with it at all. It's very strange and very annoying, but reloading the game works, usually. Oh, you stocked the table, and then you did not even start your sale. Tomax, Yeah, go ahead. You should definitely get to know Mortimer Goth. I'd love to see you two date. I think it would be super cute. Okay, so we got our first reward, finally. Well, that was a date. It was a date, right? Your sim has a little gift in their household inventory for a consolation prize. Yep, so that is Romance Volume 1 from Flirtation Disaster to Romance Master. Yes! We sold both paintings! Oh my goodness, happy days. 236 simoleons. Oh, life is going very well. No, the game doesn't need Deadpool's help to mismanage its own state. It's proudly independent of its own incompetence. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't think this is MCC. I don't know why people are saying that it's that. But it makes a lot more sense to me that it's just the game. All right. So, we have now made a little bit of money. We will go back home and we're gonna try and make another painting and hopefully it works with the event. And while we're doing that, I am just gonna go run to the bathroom really quickly and grab some water really fast. But I will start her getting painting so you all can see what she creates and if the event moves on. But I will be right back. I do hope that if she starts one painting, she doesn't immediately hop into another painting and spend more of our money, because we don't have enough for that. And I also have to wonder if they want us to use the other, like the other easel that they gave us with the event. But, alright, so I'll have her do this. I will be right back, you guys. 5 minutes, not even. Hello, Crowley.
Oh, Swibbip. Ah.
Seven? No? Okay. Oh, hello. I am back. I have my water. I also, we might be getting Crowley in here, so we'll see. He was chilling at the door. We shall see. Expressing feelings about art. Aw. Her creative trait is really coming in handy, Jules. Expressing feelings about art. It lacks the emotion that was intended, but not bad. The expression of the soul is always touching. And some feelings cannot be expressed in words. Oh, okay, so this is part of that event, I bet. Expression of the soul is always touching. I think we'll do that because we're not going to take the reward from the simoleons. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get some of this. Because with the rules, we cannot buy any of the aspiration points that allow for hygiene or like any needs until we've unlocked the ability to do so, and also we can't do that with any of the romantic traits like Great Kisser or anything like that. However, we can use it for other things, like perhaps we could use it for, in a moment, we could use it for Creative Visionary, or we could even do Marketable right now. Though, I don't know, we'll... this would help a lot, but Observant would help a lot. A lot help. Okay, we're gonna do Marketable. We're gonna do Marketable. I think it's our best bet. Wow, that's a horse painting. Okay. That is a horse painting. That is indeed what that is. Good job. It was $100. You doubled our money. Good job. You doubled our money. Pop art painting. We'll do another one because we're gonna have to hear the news on TV. So we can work on skills and stuff while we are waiting to go on our next date and take care of needs and all of that. So we will go ahead and work on painting, and yeah, we still can't do anything with that. We also don't have a TV, so we're gonna have to go to somewhere that does. So I think we'll go to the comedy club, or to the comedy barn next, and we'll be able to have a date there, and we'll maybe be able to sing for some tips, and we'll be able to fish there. And yeah, I think that should be good. Because I think the other thing I want to try to do is I want to go on a Magnolia Park trip for her to be able to do the stargazing and get her logic up, as well as get some prints. I think that would be really good. Because we can get some good money from prints as well. Of course. I mean, there's lots of little ways to do this. And I also want to take a trip to Solani and go on a date to one of the beaches and beachcomb and get some stuff from there. Do you wish to look just as happy as I do? Yeah, well, I want people to donate simoleons to me, you see? Bess, I want the happiness will come when people donate me simoleons, not you. I need it. I need it more than you do, I think. You scammed one of my other Sims out of like 8 grand already, so... Okay, we're already at painting level 5. I love tiny homes. Tiny homes are the way to do this. Alright, we've got 3 paintings in total. We're gonna get some more money. We've got the street gallery. We can't do the street gallery as our next 2 dates, though. We have to have 2 more dates in between before we can do another gallery sale. So, this one, we're going to... Everyone's probably asleep. Well, actually, we might be able to get in one call. We'll go with Tomax. Tomax was a really good date, and he was really chill, and I think that he was... Did we woohoo with him first? Wait a second. No. You know what? We'll do it with Tom again, because... because we're going to, they need to woohoo. We're at 2 out of 25 woohoos. No, 3 out of 25 woohoos. So we need to get up to 4 out of 25 with this one. And in the comedy barn, which is the little, it's literally a comedy club that I made for Willow Creek. It can be used. It has a secret woohoo spot in the basement. So it's a little storage room. I've had a good time building it. But we'll utilize that if we can, because I think that we need to get at least working on the woohoo goal. But yeah, so here it is. Here's the comedy bar. It's got dancing, it's got drinks, it's got jukeboxes, it's got a comedy stand, it's got a guitar that keeps getting stolen, funnily enough. And then it's got a full working kitchen over here, which is an outdoor service kitchen. A smaller service bar here. Bathrooms, he and him. he and her bathrooms, and then shall we go downstairs for just a moment? As you can see, ooh, this is the little storage room. It's just got a lot of random decor and knickknacks and stuff stashed away, and menus and whatnot, and then it has this walk-in cooler. That's what we're calling it. Then it's got this walk-in cooler down there that your Sims can have a good time in. So that is the comedy bar. I'll maybe I don't know if you want to see it all the way, but this is it. I didn't put a lot of excess trim. I thought it was kind of more better with the rustic style. But that is what she looks like. Pretty happy about it. And if you put it on this lot, you have a fishing spot literally right out the back gate. So you can make some bank here. All right, now we've talked enough. I'm sure that Tomas would really, really like us to, or not Tomas, Tom would really like us to probably talk to him. And we'll discuss the local fishing spot that's right over here. Sit and talk with your date. So this is where the difference between the dating types kind of comes into play, because you have one dating type, which is ask on date, very basic, very simple, which is this style, and it's definitely easier to get through, but it doesn't lend as many activities, or at least not many direct activities. It also gives better rewards. That is the funniest part of it, is that it gives better rewards, in the sense of, like, monetary value rewards. We're just out here draining people's energy left and right, taking their emotions from them. Tom, what are you doing? I don't think he wants to he wants to busk. Aw. He seems so nice. I feel almost terrible doing this to him because his heart might be broken by the end of this. Flirt with our date even more. Yes, they're sitting and talking. Romance, flirtation, offer a rose. I really need you guys to get a little bit up there on that relationship bar. Just a bit more, please. No, we don't want to just ask to be friends. Friendly. I tried to make it so that way you could, like watch the stars here, but because there's just a tiny bit of roof overlap, you can't for some reason. But that's how it goes. That is how it goes, unfortunately. Alright, so... Yes, give him the rose, and will it go well? He liked it! Aw, he swooned upon that. Ask about the career. Are you also wealthy by chance? Did we just give him, like, 2 roses back to back? He seems really into this, though, so, you know. Teach about romantic satisfaction. Tom is a mixologist at the Pan Europa. That's the club I was talking about, by the way, yesterday, that I think is one of the funniest named buildings, and there's layers to that club, just FYI. Very funny. Yibs! Yes. Flirt with your date while flirting. Hi, Bubba. Hey, yo. How are you? He's a good boy. Hi. Can we not show the butthole to the audience? Remember that rule? And now you're just knocking my microphone. Hi. You wanna on my shoulder? What you want? Hello. Yes, you've now moved my entire game screen all the way over to some fish jumping in the water. Because I bet that's probably what you want to watch, isn't it? Hi. You're a good boy. Would you like to sit on my lap? Or do you want shoulder kitty treatment? Hello. Good boy. Hello. Anyway. Grilled cheese. You don't- Oh yay, good. First kiss. He has this thing where sometimes he just likes to sit on the back of my chair, but he's actually using me as a butt rest or foot rest. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye, bud. But he doesn't always do that. But there he is. There's Crowley. End secrecy and become official. That is so cool. That's a new little thing. End secrecy and become official. Okay, I want to try this. I want to see what happens. Let's see what the... Okay. It kind of reminds me of the asked to be romantic partner. Like, almost exactly, actually. React to ghost presence. Are we just freaked out by all the ghosts here when we know it's ghost night? Why? Like, we know it's ghost night. Alright, they need to woohoo in a closet. Maybe that'll get one of them flirty. I don't know. But we need to... Because we haven't really been able to do anything money laundering. Not laundering. Not laundering. Not laundering. Money gaining. Money gaining. We will... He's just gonna... What, you're just gonna go off and do that? Okay. He's just super excited. He is, like, our best hype man. This is super great. Tom, good job. Good job being such a good hype man. They, honestly, they would look super cute together. Like, just imagine them as a family portrait or a family photo. But unfortunately for Tom, we have 23 other more conquests that we will need to get. Did you just change? Here I was like, oh, so wholesome. And he just gets nude in the rain. He's eccentric, isn't he? He must be, because eccentric Sims. That makes a lot more sense about some of his actions earlier, but... Because eccentric Sims will just randomly get naked in the rain. It's very funny. So, they had a good date. It was not the most successful date ever, but we did win another book, another prize. Okay, so we got some money. We did catch a guppy, though. We did indeed catch a guppy. No, stop trying to sell my very expensive gallery. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Alright, speed this up. We need to go on and get out of here. We can finally, I think, one more date. And that date we can have... No, we had a date at home before we went and did the... No, we had a date before we went. Okay, we can have another date at home and then we can go back to the gallery selling. Excellent. And then we shall have some walls. That is the next goal, is walls for the home. Okay. So, let's go on... Okay, we're not too tired yet. We're not too tired yet, so let's go. And we're going to go to a different club, and we're going to sing. We're going to sing, and we'll save the moment, and we will socialize, be romantic, and we will be friendly. And we will go to the Blue Velvet, because the Blue Velvet actually does pretty well for this. Because lots of people show up to this one. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but it feels to me like there are certain areas or even certain worlds where more Sims show up than in other worlds. Like Willow Creek and Oasis Springs are both two of those that I've noticed. Alright, so I found that singing right about here. To practice singing anyway. We will do that. So we need to sing anyway as one of our first ones. Oh, you're very hungry. Okay. We will get you some chips. How about that? I guess we can't... Is this just a day where you're here, but you're not actually tending the darn bar? Is that what's happening? Lilith? Bro, please. You are the bartender. I need some chips. Make some chips. It's not gonna work. It's fine. She sounds so beautiful. It's music to my ears. That's actually the music to my ears. Yeah, that's... Does Mila like this? Mila has no idea how to react to this. She's trying to be supportive, but she's, like, painfully gritting her teeth. Do you think we should put her out of her misery? I think we'll put us out of our misery. How about that? Collective misery. No, don't sit down to play. No. Just, okay, you're gonna talk from there? You're gonna just shout at each other across the stage area? Why? 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 Okay, take photo with Mila Munch. Apparently my other sim Victoria is much more excited about seeing her in the wild to date than anything else. Jewel has learned the following traits about Mila. You're a foodie. Okay. Yes, take that photo. Yes. Aw, they almost look adorable together. Though it almost looks like a kid and her, like, teacher. That is, like, a teenager and her teacher. That's a little bit weird. Maybe I don't like that so much. Did Nancy Landgrab get a whole-ass tattoo? No, she just had a paint explosion happen to her. I don't know what happened there, but that's very funny. I want to say poor Nancy, but do I care about if Nancy got... I feel like Nancy got glitter bombed because she was a porch pirate. Like, that's such Nancy Landgrab vibes to be a porch pirate over the most cheap, ridiculous Temu stuff ever and then just get glitter bombed for it. Porch package thieving thefts are like... I have to tell you that I think that one of the things that is very funny for me... What? No, she's not a porch pirate. She's not porch pirate coded. But no, I have found it more and more funny that more and more people seem to be posting more and more of like how they interact with porch pirates, and it's not just like litter bombs and stuff anymore. It's also just like them just randomly scaring them, which I think is hilarious. Very funny. Yes. Yeah, okay, we're saying no about teacher. Yeah, weird. I'm feeling it too, but I feel like maybe we can reclaim the power, like, authority dynamics between this, and we'll be okay. Oh, you mean don't feel bad for her. Very right. I should not feel bad for her. She totally... Honestly, she would probably steal from her own house if she thought Jeffrey had bought something. Like, let's be so real. Oh, the land grabs crack me up. My most popular sim that I've ever made, like, uploaded to the gallery, and then Maxis even favorited it, which was a wild experience for me, was I built a sim specifically to be Nancy's, like, enemy. Like, she was not just, like, the land grabs, she was the true real estate baroness. Like, she was trying to make sure Nancy could claim nothing anymore. It was great. So I love her little story, but... So, it was the land grabs and the Heathcliffs, and I thought the Heath, like, it's funny. To me. Alright, we get our little stack of photos glitch again. Wow, it is very thundery. Good, this is going a lot better than our last couple of dates, huh, everyone? Finally. Share interests, flirt. Okay, so we'll do some more photos, but I'm gonna show you something interesting. So we're gonna probably get silver on this date, and you probably think, oh, silver must be really good, right? Like, that must be a really good prize. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, don't worry. It's gonna surprise you. Because I'll just show you. It's fine. Yes, now you need to sing again. Yes, come back over here. Let's make some more money from singing just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, good. We'll sell these while we're at it. Level up. 2 of the entrepreneur skill. Yes, and our date is over. Now you must stop. You cannot sing anymore. Our best for... Nancy! You're still green-handed! I don't know what happened to you, but that's... I kind of wish there was that version of Nancy Landgrab. Hanging out with other modders in Discord at the moment, one of them just discovered that Maxis has an invalid value by their own rules in the patch's tooting. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, Code Blue, because what is happening over there? Like, what is it? What is the interference that it's causing? Or like, what is the value that is it something I assume not something game breaking per se, but okay, we're done with our date. this next date we can do our gallery selling. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna make one more painting because that's what we can afford, and then we'll do our gallery sale, and we're gonna have a lot of money after that. Hopefully. You went up? Nope. You just came. Hello. Oh, hello. He's a good boy. No, you can't be there. You can't be on my keyboard. I know you want to be, but you cannot be. Okay. There you go. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. No buttholes to the audience, please. Okay. You want to just sit there? I know he's hard to see, but... Okay, so now we can go back to the house. One more painting, and then we shall... Yes, Crowley, yes. He, I'm sure, will be back again very soon. I think he's just coming to check on me after my reading of Code Blue's error. Quoth Artool, error while parsing tuning in instance 15822 romantic married. Oh no! Types relationship bit unknown item has an invalid value for enum. Is that okay? Is that why everybody... Okay, I saw a bunch of comments yesterday that said that a bunch of people's married grandparents had become siblings. Is that the value? That's hilarious. Oh, reverse incest. That is wild, dude. So yeah. They could not have, they must not have quality tested it. I really think that what they need to do is they need to just have, like, random saves, okay? Just, like, 50, maybe not that many, maybe, like, 25 different random saves that has a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, one that's basically brand new, another one that's, like, a decade old, another one that's had a bunch of errors on it, another one that's had, like, thousands of mods and CCs, and then, like, just all sorts of in-between states of that, and then they just need to run what they can on those save files and see what breaks, because somebody's genealogy, like, somebody's lengthy genealogy would have shown that that would be the break, you know what I mean? Oh, that is so messed up. After all the jokes that we've had about how The Sims, like, they keep accidentally pushing incest into their game, even though they try to make it as separate as possible. Like, at this point, there's somebody on the team who is like, I'm going to, this is what I want to see in The Sims, and that's what I'm doing. Technically, it means the game sees a married couple and decides their family, not in the lead. Oh, that's... Yep, okay, so that is why everybody's grandparents were siblings. That's phenomenal. That is... Sweet Home, Arkansas. This is not Vinny. No, this is not Vinny. That's Robin Banks. Robin Banks just gave me $5 grand. I'm gonna have to cheat that away, unfortunately. But... Okay. Money is back down to 18 because we had spent money on making the painting. We won't take that money from you, Robin Banks, and if you try to come and collect, just know that it got put in a dumpster by the police station. I am not giving it back to you, and you cannot bring me into whatever you're trying to do. Finish up this painting so we can go on another gallery date. Oh, hey guys, we owe bills. We owe bills. We owe a lot of money. We're gonna get some walls today, though. I guarantee it. We're gonna get some walls after this next date. Is that Robin? Is that Robin? That's Robin Banks, and she's my neighbor. Fight to leave. What did you spend $18 on? No, 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 no! What did you just spend $18 on? Because you throw a drink on her? Is that what happened? Crud, I think we've cursed this. This is... And now you're romantically introducing yourself. Excellent. I'm so glad that we had a fight first and then we... Alright. Beautiful. Okay. Robin, do you want to go on a date together, actually? Wait a second, come back. Do you want to go on a... No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. We won't go on a date together. Maybe she'll pop up as our blind date, though. But I think we shall invite... Well, Tomax has been calling us, and he's been very sweet. So I think we will go on a date with him. He will be our gallery date. We're gonna make bank. We're about to make bank. He's gonna help us set up. And he's going to tell us where he thinks the paintings should go. And then we're going to vote no to all of that. And then we're going to put the paintings up how we want to. And then he's going to hang around and hype people to come over to our store and buy one of our 4 paintings. It's going to be phenomenal. We will go... I feel like the Heart of San Machino, like, that's really cute, right? Like, where everybody, like, busks and goes and all of those things. Uptown, I feel like, no, that's, like, the actual fitness place. Yeah, this is the arts quarter. We'll go to the Kabash gallery. To the gallery. What's that show that goes to the salon? I think that's Minnie at Bowtoons. My daughter watched that one, but in this case, it's to the gallery. Yes, many people here will enjoy our art. Our fine, priceless art. Whisper about desires. Is there anywhere for us to sit and talk here, Tomax? There's a bench. There's a picnic bench. There's a picnic bench. Yes, it is. And then there's another busking station, and then we'll walk over here together. We can't take any flyers from that. There's no posters on that one. I love how some of the power boxes are like, oh, yeah, no, sorry, not this one. Not this one. But then there's some that have the rare ones, and you get them right away, and they are worth a pretty penny. Oh, there's a painting easel there. I never knew there was a painting easel just randomly here. Oh, that's very cool. So we could paint there. I've always known about the murals and stuff, but I didn't know that there was actually easels. Joke with your date. Have both Sims be flirty at the same time. This one is one of the most difficult ones. You don't have the mindfulness trait. What's... Because you have... Because everything is perfectly balanced? That makes no sense. No, Tomax, where are you going? Oh, what? Why are you running away? Please, just be flirty. Yes. No, we don't need to propose early. No, we're not getting married right now. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because we also need to really get a romantic blanket sooner rather than later. I want to point that out there. To try and get that completed. Because we're trying to get at least one aspiration done. And we gotta share food 2 times, which... I don't know if you've tried that animation or that interaction yet, the share food thing. It's actually much more concerning and disconcerting when you view it up close. I just... it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite interaction. I think it could have been a lot cleaner. Joke with your date. Give your date a massage. I guess will be funny, because... Oh! Oh, he likes her! Wow, he really likes her. Okay, so they're... That's really good. Okay, we finally... It's not just her. It's not just her. To be clear, we're not 100% certain that Era is the cause of all the grandmas recently joining House Lannister. Cersei, you've spilled your influence in places it's not wanted. It's not fire, but it's immensely cloudy smoke. Thank you for the clarification on that, but yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. When I read that first comment, the laugh I laughed woke up everyone in the house. I'm not even gonna lie, because I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. It's not humorous, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. But the people who have had legacy saves that have been going on for 10 years, and who at least got used to the old Sims being filtered out and how the genealogy worked, I want to see how broken the entire, the whole long family tree is because of this. I know it wouldn't be funny for the people who own those saves. I would find it hilarious to just look at a giant whiteboard of the family tree. I think that would be very funny. The wrong type of funny, but funny nonetheless. We're very flirty. We have to make sure that she doesn't swap to playful and then go into hysterical. That would be a different type of hysterical. Anyway, join cooking. There's a cooking thing? This is a cooking thing? Where's the stove? No, like, where did you get stuff for a garden salad from? From here? From this little... From this? There's not even an oven. There's a microwave. So... Okay, this is the strangest date I've ever been on, Tomax. Can you put the salad down so we can talk? Can I tell you something funny? Are you just bugged now? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's gone wrong? How did you making a garden salad break all of this? I think we might have to reset him. Reset object. Yay. Okay. I think we're better. I know you're hungry, but what do you want me to do about it? Like, no, don't pick up the garden salad again. Oh, I really hope that he actually does something with that stupid garden salad and lets me eat some of it. How do we have $0 again? We had 18, didn't we? Okay, we're at silver. Phenomenal. We're past bronze. We can set up our gallery shop. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be able to afford walls. You guys are going to be shocked and amazed. Okay, should we put it out front? Like, right here? No, I think we should put it, like, kind of in here. With whatever this room is. I think this room needs a gallery wall. There we go. That everybody can see it right when they walk in. All of those paintings are there now. And as soon as the social event is done, then we shall go and have a good time of selling our stuff. Finally making some money. This garden salad is just being passed around the building. And I think that that's just gonna have to be okay. I wouldn't eat that garden salad. I so wouldn't eat that garden salad. Honestly, I will say though, like, not a garden salad, but a Brahms. I don't know if anybody lives in the Midwest where Brahms exists, but a Brahms, it's their Asian Mandarin salad, and it only comes out in the springtime. And it's like beautiful, delicious leafy greens, but then it has mandarin orange slices and cranberries, and it has this like really tangy salad dressing sauce on it. Put with some chicken, it's so good. It is, my mouth is actually literally physically watering now. But it's limited, it's seasonally limited. They only come out with it in spring, and it's to die for. To die for. It's so good. And Brahms is technically like almost a fast food place. It is technically a fast food place here where I'm at. So I don't just a good salad. It's a good salad. Is that Titania. Titania died when I came to design her house at a different save. It was very funny. Like, I'd only started the save like a couple days before, and I went there because Titania had wanted me to be her decorator, and then I got there and then she died. She just died on the floor. We don't have a trash can in this entire building, do we? Nobody put a trash can in. I feel like that would have been helpful. Oberon's here? Okay, yay, silver medal. Okay. You really, really don't want to get gold on those because you'll get a cherished memories photo worth 5. So silver was optimal, believe it or not. We're gonna stock the taupe. No, wait, where's Tomas? Is that Tomas? Yeah, there he is. Now we need to add him into our group. Yes. And then he'll stay here. And then the group goes here together. And then we stock the table ourselves. And then we will have a yard sale. So cute, and he's here to help hype us up. Tomax, what do you think about the position of these paintings? What do you think about the position of these paintings? Oh, good, you're actually coming over to look at it. Thank you. Oh, am I the most beautiful painting you've ever seen? That's so sweet. Now get out of here, because I'm trying to make sure that these actually look good. And this one doesn't. I want to drag it down there, but it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, well. I guess it can stay there.
Venusa.
We'll tend the table now. Excellent. And start the yard sale. And mark up the prices. We're gonna mark up the prices. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be enough. Based on our tuning... Oh, Jules, you started the challenge and your first date was Clement. That is... Clement, honestly, should be the one that you should be able to get. Like, that's a really good starter. That's a really good starter to be with. Heck yeah. I hope that it went well, and I hope you got the gold reward. Or, depending on which date you went on, which type of date you went on, that you got the most monetary gained reward possible. Is nobody buying anything? We're tending it and nobody's buying anything. Judy, look at these gorgeous paintings. Yeah, don't you want one? Like, look at that one. It's got, I think, the word Joe written on it. Yes, which one did you buy? You bought, I think that was Weird Cats. Okay, you bought Weird Cats. Great, do you want to buy Weird Horse with Flower? Weird Horse with Flower, now on sale. Also, Man Line Running, also for sale. And Joe? Question mark? Also for sale. Come on, guys. Look, it's beautiful. It's only marked up 25%. This is great value for your buck. Yes! Joe went! Okay, excellent. Now, Weird Horse with Flower. Yes, Weird Horse with Flower was sold. Okay. Man Running Lines. Man Running Lines? Man Running Lines. Going for sale. Maybe I mark down. Maybe I don't mark up prices. I mark down prices. Please? Please? Yes, come in. Dust off your umbrellas and come look at this excellent painting, not photography. Painting of a man running in lines. It's an action movie. It's use your imagination. Oh, am I stinky? Is that the problem? Ah, well, sorry to hear that, but I am about to get a shower. Finally. Yeah, it's just taken me a while. You see, I haven't been able to really buy all of my necessities. I've been surviving off of scraps, mostly. Please! It's over. Okay, it's over. We can't sell that one now. We'll sell it the next time, and we'll go home. This was a very successful day. No, you know what we'll do first? We're gonna shower in the rain right here. What better to do? We'll shower right there. Right there. Shower. Excellent. And now you're feeling much better. And you had a little romantic heart. That's excellent. Well, now you need to go home. There are no strawberries in your inventory, so we're going to have to figure out something for food. Maybe we'll do the delivery. But based on our tuning analysis, it seems that nobles might be always on the clock. In addition, careers have a scandal performance modifier now. Ooh, that's very interesting as an additional, selection for career gain. I was wondering how they were going to do the noble's career, if it was going to be like a specialty career, because I was like, you can't really like leave to go do that job. But ooh, Blue, did you see that, like, in which trailer was it? It was, I think, the original gameplay trailer. Okay, did you notice that we could like hold court, and that, like, do you think that will partially be an active career with like holding court and making decisions and stuff? Or is that just hyped for the trailer? Because it seemed like it was going to be actual gameplay, but then I was like, I don't know how any of this as a career will work. So maybe it was just for the trailer, but if you see anything that says that it might be, oh no, what? Who did I hurt? I heard that someone absolutely despises you. Oh, I know who despises me. You shouldn't listen to them. You shouldn't listen to them. Clement, that's like, why are you listening to them? You know me better than that. No, you don't. We've talked once on... Hi, Jules. Zane Amri has asked me out on a date. That is the... Well, now I know who you're getting your info from, and it's exactly who I thought it was. So you know what, Clement? You guys are perfect for each other. You guys are perfect for each other. You guys can go out. It's fine. I didn't want your wealthy weirdo weirdness anyway. We already took a shower. We already took a shower in the rain. Oh my goodness. All right, let's give her a couple of necessities. Some amenities, I suppose, is the better word for it. We'll do this. And we'll give her a wall. We'll give her a second wall. This is so sad. 2 whole walls. Aren't you proud of yourself, girly? You've got not much else. Not much else. But at least you've got a home. Does it have a roof yet? Yeah, it has a roof. That's all it has. That is all it has. Let's see. Is a shower more important or is food more important? I think we can get food easily kind of out of the way. I really think a shower and a toilet is going to be our best bet. So, we'll forego the plant this time. This time, mind you. And we'll put the toilet there. It's beautiful in the corner. Stunning, absolute elegance. And then we'll get this almost Invisa shower. This one's great. And put that right there. Upgraded. Man, we are just... Oh, things are not going well. Okay. So, she's done that. I wonder... Don't have the pack tuning, but in all probability, it's an active career very similar to the nature path. Oh, okay. It might be a unique case in which send alone is not a thing. Okay. That would make more sense. So, but I guess that means that we'll have like an actual location or maybe work from home almost and then kind of like in your kingdom. That would be very cool. Like if the entire kingdom that you rule or that your sim is ruling, if that was the active or like the area for working from home or something, that would make sense. However, how does it work if you travel outside of your kingdom to a different world? That'll be fascinating. There are some interactions that I don't know. The nature path career, by the way, I will say I find is actually a lot harder to do from home than any other at-home career. It is way easier to send nature paths like off to their own day of work. That is a very challenging play-at-home career. Yes, paint. I don't care that you spent $100. I do care that you spent $100 because we could have actually spent a lot less money than that on this one painting because the other one you made of this exact painting did not sell. Painterly calling! Jules, coming in clutch again, man. Look at that. Like, the creative is absolutely taking over for her. That is so good. Alright, well, we have 2 of these paintings. Excellent quality now. We have the street gallery. We don't have anything else money-wise. So, our next best bet is we are going to invite... We'll do another blind date, and this time we're only going to get to bronze, and then we are going to fish the rest of the time to try and get some quick money. I think that's going to be our best. And we're also going to try and do 1 woohoo. Because we really need to get our woohoos back on track. We need to get 25 total, so... Work from home, but actively, like the nature path, accepting patients as a monarch, you're accepting other nobles and commoners and making decisions in lieu of treating their ailments. Okay, that makes sense. So hopefully that means that we'll have, it sounds like we might only have 1 interaction a day then, because I felt like it was a lot to only have 1 client that already felt like you were rushing to have to get that 1 client done within the time limit allotted to you for the work from home section. So, but I like the way that it's done because of how we have steps and we have to like actually try to navigate what is going on with the client. But it feels like you're having to actively work every single millisecond of it to be on top of it with them. And also the like the client, like chat with the client to ascertain their needs and those special ones and have them like yell out a primal yell. When they very specifically want you to do those, I feel like that doesn't always work properly either. So, but that is we're not on that right now. It's just yet another thing that I found complaints question mark about, because I don't really want to call them necessarily complaints, because I'm not 100% sure if they intended for it to be specifically designed like that, but just feels a little bit overly done. So we won't do this time, but the next date, I hope that we're gonna be able to do the thrift and bubble tea store, because the thrift and bubble tea store, that one is very fun. You make your little designs and your little outfits with you and your date. You guys try them on, and then you sell them from your inventory only once. You only get to list it once while you're there at Thrift Tea. And then if they don't sell on Trendy, well, too bad. But if they do sell on Trendy, you can make bank, including $15,000 on a single outfit that I definitely did not try. Definitely did. Oh, let's go to Solani. Let's go to Solani. Because we can't really... Yeah, we're going to go to Solani, and we'll go to the San Simoleon Beach. And they'll beachcomb, and they'll be able to fish there, and I think that'll be good. Maybe we can woohoo in the waterfall. Or maybe I can buy a romantic blanket real quickly for them. I might do that. Free build, romantic blanket. Who are you? Who is this? Mariana Okomuru? That sounds... She sounds very nice. Romantic introduction. And like that. Tomox is here again. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did put this hot tub here. So there's already something here. Oh no! No, he's upset! Oh no! He just walked out. I feel bad. But he just showed up here. Why did he just show up here? Alright, we're gonna try to get to know her a little bit better this time instead of jumping straight into anything. Because it's pushing us to flirt and do some light physical intimacy right out the gate. Who are you? Why are you pissed? I'm sorry, does me being on a lesbian date offend you? Why did I just hear you drop money? I'm so confused. Why are you... They're fighting. Was Nigel just cheating on her? Was Nigel just cheating on her? That's... Okay then. Nigel, you dirty dog! Oh, that's right, I have him in the Moneymaker Shakers. This is entirely my fault. I forgot about that. It's entirely my fault. I put him in the Moneymaker Shakers. I'm sorry, Nigel. I'm super sorry. Hopefully there's a process similar to doctors and naturopaths. A monarch should be able to inquire about the conflict amongst his participants, but this is all speculation until next week. Yeah, I know. It is a lot of speculation, and you're right. There's, like... When I think of holding court, I think of, like, King Solomon's court, you know what I mean? Like, or... There's, like, a specific scene that I'm thinking of that I can't remember. I guess it is, actually it was from Game of Thrones, where Daenerys is first learning how to take court and, like, listen to the people's problems and to work through them. Like, yeah, I always think of it like that, like, having a whole line of people out the door and, like, half of them are carrying sheep or chickens or things like that, and they're just all trying to get you to pay attention to them. Like, that is what I think of when I think of court issues. Alrighty, so, we are... I don't understand how we can be socializing and we can be doing stuff that we need to be doing, but it's still not counting for anything. Change fire color. Oh, that's right. We can't even do marshmallows on this because it's a bonfire. Okay, there they are. They're having a good time. Shall we have you grill? I think grilling... No, because you don't have the money for that. You don't have the money. Okay. Share interests. Sculler... Discuss color theory. Discolor color theory. Yes, excellent.
Frickin' Wrangler.
Rishi Pando.
Alfonso Arfanaya?
Talk about fishing.
Garza.
Okay, I'm glad that we're
Pues,
finally getting somewhere, but I want to actually
Tribble.
fish.
Tunga chusen. Hunga.
I feel like when I was doing this with just my testing phase, I was like very hardcore focusing on very specific things. So I wasn't as, not distracted, but I wasn't as, unfocused. Okay, good. We're on bronze now. Now we can go fishing together. Because I do not think they want to do any woohoo. I don't think they want to do any woohoo together right now. They have been having as pleasant of a date as possible. So we're going to fish and we're going to try and get some money. And we are also going to try and simoleon hunt if possible. I probably should have actually done that more over here. Because it's super weird because this is just the beach area. For some reason. Yeah, too uncomfortable. Maybe the rain, maybe the everything. You're squeamish. Do you not want to hook the bait? Screw it. I need you to be happy. I need you to be happy for just a second. Will you even fish if at all if you're squeamish? Like, that's now my question. Yeah, okay, you will. So, it was just because... No, you then got squeamish. And that's what pushed you over the edge. Okay. Fine. Fine. I know you don't like it so much, but come on. The bait is... We need bait. Oh no, I just discarded my bills. Oh well. Oh well. This is fine. I think you should invite all the moneymaker shakers when you hold court. It'll be like the people's court. Maybe Jules could be your bailiff. Get her fitness skill up. Yes, that would be amazing. She seems to like fitness already. She was doing those sit-ups in the middle of a date earlier, so... And now she's just swimming around, so you know what? Jules, go ahead. You want to swim, girly? You go ahead. Maybe it'll make her even more attractive. Who knows? She's just enjoying the swimming, and it inspired her as well. Our date, I don't think, had a very good time. Just slowly, sadly trudging through the shallow water with her chacos. Oh no. I think we get to take this conch shell with us. We technically got it from our date as a little memory. As a little memory. Okay. We have a conch shell to sell for 20 simoleons. Okay, so that's been another date. I wanted to extend their date. That's what I was hoping to do. I just was focused on the fishing stuff. I wanted to extend their date so that way they could actually go beachcombing. Because I've found, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, I have found that when you beachcomb together, you are more likely to find rarer shells, or at least in my experience, you find less common and uncommon shells, and I tend to find more rare shells, like the abalones for 100 or 200 simoleons each. So, I was really hoping that that would work. Water enthusiast? You're so excited to be in the water. That's so great. Enthuse about fitness. Why is everyone getting color bombed? This is like the third sim today that I've seen color bombed. It's one from one of the mischief interactions, I think. I just don't know why there's so many happening. Do I have somebody who's just very mischievous in this save? Yeah, do you have any prized possessions that I could maybe come over to your house? No, you don't have any of those. Well, no, don't, please don't. Why are we swimming away? Okay, yeah. No. Be friends. Be friends. Ask about her career. Maybe she has an interesting career. Discuss your interests. Your interests seem to be stealing? I'm not sure. If so, that's fine, because we also are a kleptomaniac. Can we steal anything from here, actually, come to think of it? I don't think we can. Can we steal this lamp? No. Can we steal this? No, that's furniture. What about this table? No. Can we steal this? Yes, we can steal that. That'll look beautiful in our home. I don't know where we're gonna put it, but it's fine. But we won't sell it. We're gonna put it in our home. We're just swiping this for fun. This is purely for enjoyment. And she did it. Did she do it without... Yes, she did it without being seen. Aha! Okay. Let us ask her to be our woohoo partner, and then we'll ask her on a date, and we'll go... We will... Since we didn't get to actually beachcomb the last time, I would like us to beachcomb this time, so I can kind of show you what I mean. If she's down for it, that is. Romance, ask to create a date. Actually, I just want to ask on a regular basic date. Oh, right! I can brag about being the curry champion! We did the curry champion her first try this. Like, I've never had it. They always fail when they've never had spicy food before. Are you going to be swiping things from other monarchs' throne rooms? Of course! If we can. Like, if I could steal a sword, whichever one I decide to play with, because I'm not sure which one I'm gonna like the most, because I really like the Durongs, seeing as they have like the very artsy and like they're the hidden wealth, and I've always liked that style of royalty. Or if I'm gonna be playing with the Caps, because I mean it's just very, 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 very you know, like, it's a long legacy. It's a long legacy to be had. But yes, I am absolutely going to be stealing stuff. But particularly, I want other swords. I hope that swords are linked to families or can be linked to families, because I want to steal swords from everybody's. Steal the throne itself. If they let us put bigger furniture in our pockets because of with however this is, then yes, I would steal the throne, and then I would fill it with more swords. So, but yeah, I'm very amused that she turned into the klepto trait, because I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, it's Crispin Black. I love this sim. I don't know if you guys have ever hung around this sim. He is such a goofy giggle, like, he's my favorite. He's one of my favorite sims. He doesn't care too much about... he loves romance. He loves affection. But he doesn't like anything intimate. So he's, not aromantic. The other one. Asexual? No. I don't remember. Anyway, he doesn't do woohoo. He doesn't do any woohoo, but he's the biggest love bug. And he's just very sweet. So. Didn't we start a new date? Oh no, I invited on a date and then I don't think they joined. We've already been here with Mariana. Wow. Sammy hates us. I don't even know what we did to Sammy. Maybe we'll invite Jem over, because Jem, we have good dates with Jem, and things tend to go well, and maybe we can beachcomb together. Jem didn't pick up the phone. It's only 6:30 in the morning. That makes more sense. I guess I wouldn't be accepting a date offer. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that we can do now. Oh, such a cute little flirty selfie. Yep, there's the one. And we can't sell it, but I wish we could send it, you know what I mean? Like, I wish that it would actually act like a sent selfie, like it doesn't just stay in your inventory. But is this our food? Did we cook this? It's spoiled. We did cook it. We shouldn't eat this. We should not eat this. But she's about to spend more of our money. What did I tell you? More of our money. It's okay. It's fine. You just eat your food. You just eat your food. It's okay. Level 2 cooking. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe we can take these home. Are you pleased that they finally fixed all the broken townie relationships, such as Johnny Zest? Yes! Yes! Okay. Well, okay, I don't know all of the Sims relations. I'm gonna be super, super real about that, but Johnny Zest being actually related to the Landgrabs and Jeffrey is, like, that made my day. Like, being able to actually see those relationships is huge for me, because I play with a lot of, like, well, not a lot of. I play with my patriarch vampire a lot, and his whole thing is about offspring, not just like born offspring, but and created offspring. but like having a large family and then a lot of it's trying to basically see what traits develop with different townies and all of that, and who kind of like turns out like him. I think that's more my fun part from it, is when you have all these different kids, which are the ones that naturally like form bonds and stuff like that. But I am very, very, very happy that they finally gave him his rightful place in in the the bloodline, because he all of them deserve to be clearly told. Plus it also helps us know better about the lore and what they want it to be. So we want to go on another date with Tomox, it seems, since our other one said no. Romance. Ask on date. Please, I just want to beachcomb. Please, just let me beachcomb. Just let me beachcomb. That is all I want to do, is I just want to get some beautiful shells. Maybe we just on an empty lot. Wait, you're both coming along? Did I invite her on a date? I don't remember inviting her on a date. Okay. You guys just saw that, right? I just created a date, and everything was supposed to be going well. Everything was. Did I not hit create date? There's no group up here. There's no dating. I don't know what happened. Asked to create a date. I know this is the like, yeah. So this is gonna be the get to know you date, which I guess they don't really need it. They already know each other. But now I'm just making sure that this will actually go through. They can save the moment, and we'll label it as gardening, but it's not really gardening. Well, you don't have to label it as gardening. We'll just do that. We're here at the beach. Yeah, okay, it worked. Was it simply because the other chick was trying to come through? I don't know. You're feeling very unsatisfied. I'm very sorry that you're feeling so unsatisfied, but like, I did kind of tell you that this wasn't going to be like a permanent thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, Yibs.
Ah, so, just as a heads up, everyone, I will be streaming until 1:30 Central Time, so in 25 more minutes. I've got to do a couple things today, but I'm hoping to be able to get my streams to be until about 2 most days, from 20-ish, I don't know, between 10 and 2 is when I want to stream, with a little bit of a buffer between those. So, but we'll be here, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna finish out the walls, and we're gonna give her a door, because I think, like, this has not been the best way to show my challenge, in the sense of, it does take some time to go through the dates, but when you start to get things going, and you have, like, activities that you can do steadily every other date and stuff like that, you get plenty of money. But, oh, we can actually forage here together, because this is the thing, it's together, like, that's the activity, it's forage here together, you know what I mean? And then go here together, and then beachcomb for seashells together. Like, I like that they put in the together things for group activities. I don't so much like when they do things in perfect unison, because I get a little bit of the uncanny valley feeling. Forage here together. Make our beachcomb for seashells together. Come on, I know you can find some. I know that there are plenty. There are seashells here. Yeah, she is pretty cool. I don't know who that is. Yibs. If you could yibs a little more, that would be great. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. You see what I mean? Like, okay, it is an uncommon one, technically. But, like, even more than that, like, the fingers of Sulani, or whatever, the rare ones, and, like, the rare abalone shells, those seem to pop up a lot. So, I feel like when you beachcomb together for shells, specifically, you get more, like, higher worth simoleon items from it. Where did our date go? Just swimming in the water. You're a plant. Do you really want to be doing that? Maybe that is what he likes doing. Maybe that is what he likes doing. Do you have any prized possessions? Perhaps? I don't know what the form an enchanted bond is gonna do. I don't think it's really doing anything. I have to be honest.
Mifwa. Nahara Oberoi.
Thanks to boy.
Ayuya.
What?
Daish Burl.
Okay, so there we go. Now we're talking about... Whoa, where did all these Sims come from? Nobody was doing anything in the water. Alright, now come back over here so we can please go back to beachcombing. Or not, because she has to pee. Can you just pee in the water, please, and be done with it? That's not even our date. We can woohoo with somebody not our date. Okay, I think we might have too many relationships on the lot right now. Or too many people that we've had relationships with on the lot. Rosemary Gilman, she is pretty cool. Please, come over here and just beachcomb. Okay, you can't. That's right, she can't. There's also, I keep forgetting there's no toilet or like bush on this area. There is one random bush somewhere. Strangely enough. Maybe it's not here, but in one of the world lots, there is, I think it's, maybe Outdoor Retreat. I think it's Outdoor Retreat. I think they have just a random one of the pea bushes just on a lot. Alright, let us see. Are we romantically socialized, small talk? All of this has gone just poorly. We tried... Yeah, we still can't do that. And we still can't forage here together because we're still too tired. But we can take a photo. We can take a photo at least. Take a photo of Cohen McNulty. Maybe we should have done it with... It didn't go through! The thing he didn't go... Take the photo didn't go through. Maybe she's too uncomfortable. Okay. Stop it. We're gonna make you happy, and we're gonna have one solid date of what I'm actually trying to do. Which is just beachcomb and make it be nice. Beachcombing worked better in my own testing. I'm not sure what's going on this time, but it feels like they actually only beachcombed together the one time. Oh, Judith. Well, then why are you here? Like, if you're just gonna be here and complain about it, why are you here? Kira Kianto? Quintero. Romantic introduction. Yes, indeed. And I heard you became friends with Rosemary Gilman. Yes, I did. I don't care, though. I just would like one of these dates to do what I wanted to do, which is to actually do the darn togetherness. Maybe I don't do a create a date and I just do a basic ask on date. Are you pleased? Yeah, I will say though, the one thing that I do like a lot is that I do think that it's a lot better that now half-siblings and step-siblings are no longer having confusing relationships, or no relationship connections at all in genealogy, because when you play in a world with a lot of step-siblings around, you never know which one of them might be yours. That's a horrible bumper sticker. Okay, so... Okay, I don't know what festival it is, but it is a festival and we're not currently on a date. So this is what we can do. Oh, I meant to hit bring some friends along. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to bring one of your romantic interests with you and then go to a festival as, like, a romantic date thingy. That's what I was trying to do here. Unfortunately, I did not do that. But it is the romance festival. So you know what? I think that with the romance festival, this is the one exception I did have. It's not just an I think. The romance festival is the one exception. Because everybody here is romantic. You don't have to be here on a date. You can do whatever you want and have some freedom. You can busk, you can do anything. You're just here and it is romantic. It's good. This is the best place you can to get some flowers. This is a great place to start, like, to do some art, to drink and eat, and all of that. You can spend time with your date. You can meet a lot of people for future dates. The romance festival is by far the most useful festival of them all. I might make you go away, Lilia. Gotta. I'm not trying to be mean about that, but I definitely think that... Ooh, oh wait, this one's open. Okay, we can go here to... No, we don't need to go here together. I'm just gonna go paint. Except I can't paint. Right. Can I sell this stuff that I've collected now? Though I will say this and this would give me a lot of repeat money. 130 from chrysanthemums, 295 from the Eyes of Sulani, 85 gold from just some plain gold. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 204. Beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 12 lilies is $432. There we go. I told you, we're gonna finish our walls. We got money. We got money. Romance. Now romance me to everyone and everywhere. Because we want to have some of the Sakura tea. And we also want to ask the guru about our current relationship. And see if we can request any of their wisdom. And then we'll also go ahead and get a... Oh, no. Food. We want to get a couple of recipes because that's not a bad thing. Some recipes are going to just make her and me happier. I was so happy. I don't know if any of you guys were, but when they came out with City Living and they finally made it so that way you could learn new recipes and discover new recipes, I was thrilled about that. Like, that made me really excited. And then further going on to that and now being able to kind of craft our own family recipes, I enjoy that. Very, very, very fun. I see a back massage in your New Year future. Oh, okay. That's good news. That means that we'll have luck upon, or with it. Another plant sim. Like, I'm telling you guys, plant sims are just everywhere in this game. In the last, like, week or so for me. This is Tom. Tom? What happened, buddy? What happened? I don't understand. Oh, I'm not gonna paint the... No. No, I'm not here to pay for any of these. Did somebody... What? Maybe I could buy these paintings and then sell them again as an upmark. That would be funny. No, we won't do that. We shall not stoop to such a level. Not today. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Oh, right. Posters. We can get... Hello? Hey, Blue? This is the second time now in San Machino that I've been trying to go to click on the poster boxes and they don't even select for me. I don't know if that's... I don't know what's going on there. Don't know if I broke anything. I'll try this one over here. Okay. Yep. Maybe I was just looking at all the wrong ones. There's 2 on this level. There's 2. It's supposed to be that one. At least I thought it was. There are 2 poster boxes on this, for where the Romance Festival is held. The one over here. And then... I was sure it was this one. I was sure it was... What? What? Perfect emoji for this. What? Okay. Like, you saw that. It wasn't highlighting or anything. I could not... That was just so weird. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? Because not EA, apparently. Jewel had a feeling that her good luck might have been a factor in getting a Every Pancake Tells a Lie by Angsty. The cake is a lie, but 2 rare ones. Man, this was the Romance Festival finally came in clutch, and that, I will tell you, the Romance Festival is allowed. This is the only kind of romantic thing that you can do where you don't have to directly be on a date. You're supposed to go with somebody who you are romantically interested in and have already done some romance with, but it's okay. We're okay this time. We needed this. We needed this very badly. So, alright. I think that we will go back home. I'll give her some more walls, and we'll give her, like, the beginnings of a shower. Or not a shower, a kitchen. And then I think that'll be it for today. So, and I'll be back for more tomorrow with hopefully a lot more to be able to do, because she is going to have a place to woohoo finally at her house, and we'll be able to make some more money by going to Bubble Tea and Thrift tomorrow. We're gonna make bank from that. It's one of my favorite dates ideas to do, because I love the idea of them going to try on clothes and going to, like, check stuff out, and then at the end of it, your sim is like, you know what, maybe I could, like, do a whole thing of this, and then they sell it on Trendy, and it's just good. It's just sweet. It's just cute. And you also don't have to spend a lot of time dealing and, like, hassling with sales afterward. So, is there anything else that we can do here besides paint? No. Gosh, why? These are all terrible. Well, not terrible. Terrible that I cannot just steal them. I wish that the kleptomaniac trait would come in handy here, but it doesn't. It does not. We cannot steal the paintings that people have so much love and painstaking care. We are paying 100 to do a flirty painting. There we go. And hopefully we do this before the festival is completely over and it doesn't disappear on us. I don't think it will. But we'll see. I have had something similar happen before. But yeah, this will be ending very soon. Let's hope that we can finish it. Oh, this is one of my favorite flirty romantic paintings. I love this one. It's super cute. Good job. Put in inventory. Yes, no. Put it in your inventory quickly. Before everything ends. Yep. Okay, good. That was almost very bad. Alright. We have done that. Let's go home. Let's get her some front walls. And probably, if we can, we'll get her, we will get her another outdoor activity, for money making. Probably woodworking. Because then she can sell the woodworking stuff and, like, the sculptures and all the furniture stuff, or she can sell all that on a different table, and then we don't have to do just the galleries every time, but we will still make money. So, let's see, our home sweet home, that is very jealous. Okay, I'm sorry you're so sad, but honestly, we made it so that way you really, I mean, you don't really have to care about it if you don't want to. Okay, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna see if we can put in enough for some food. Like, to have an oven and a miniature kitchen. Okay, counter. Very cheap counter. Yeah, we'll go with pink. I think that's great. And then we'll move that, and then we'll have to move the toilet. It's fine out there. Okay. And then we need a fridge. I don't want to get a really bad fridge because I tend to get the, oh, I'm gonna have to move the shower too. I tend to get this one, the Crisponics Deluxe, and when I get the Crisponics Deluxe, it breaks constantly. My other challenge video, I spent more time, I think, fixing the ding dang fridge than I did anything else. So, but that's okay. All right, so we have the sleek and steel mini fridge. Do we have a pink one? Yeah, we do. Cool. We will, whoops, there we go. And then we're also going to put a little oven top. It's not pink. The oven is right next to the bed. It looks stunning. I don't know if you could tell. Probably not because we don't have a light in it. So I think we should do that. Oh, we can't because we have some stuff in our inventory that I forgot to tell us about. So some of this is things that we've stolen. I think we must have taken this. I don't know where she got this from, actually. This was in the bottom storage area of my comedy club, so maybe she took it from there? I don't know. That's this painting, The Primrose Path. Not even surprised she stole that. Another one of the Lots of Love bears. We've already got this one. He's fine. He doesn't need a friend. This is actually a light. Look at that. It's an illuminated kava bowl. It's really cute, actually. And then this is what I was trying to say. So from bronze level rewards with Lovestruck, you have the chance of getting one of these from creating a date. And then if you have a regular date with silver level reward, you'll get one of these as well. So very, very bare bones on the rewards, but we can sell this for 190. We have the Softy brand tissues, which I think you get from bronze level, or as a potential, oh, what's the word? Wow, my brain just completely blanked out. But when you consolation prize. That's the word. It's a consolation. The tissues are a consolation prize. And then this is the star of the show, the VIP bucket. The VIP bucket sells for 645 simoleons every single time you get one, and it is the easiest one to get, in my opinion, because you only have to do the base game, go on date, or ask on date. You don't have to do Lovestruck's version of it. But there we go. So now we're up to another 928 simoleons, which is fantastic. I think we need to also pull the roof over. I just realized that she was not gonna have a roof at this point. So we'll do that. We'll pull that over there. Should we bring the toilet inside? I don't think so. I think we'll just give her... I think we'll do this. There we go. Where'd the toilet go? In here? See, I'm not trying to... I wasn't trying to make it completely covered. I think I made this... I did this wrong. I wanted to make this a half wall, actually, you see, because that way we could make sure that everything would work, but it's fine. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave that right there as is. I think it looks great. If we get anything else, then we'll put that in there. So this is our lovely little house. I hesitate to call it a house right now, but this is our lovely little home as it is. We finally have a toilet, finally have a shower, finally have an oven, finally have a fridge, and the Romance Festival treated us very, very nicely. So, I do think, though, wildly, the Kleptomania trait is coming in so much more clutch, even though I'm not really selling any of the Kleptomania stuff. I'm just using it for decor. That trait is coming in very hardcore. Alright, well, you guys, I think, and actually, we have one more thing to do. We're gonna hang up this flirty painting, and we're not going to sell it. We're going to hold on to it. We're going to just put it there as it's our first flirty painting, and it's going to give us some ambiance, and we'll wait until our next potential gallery sale. So that will be tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. I really do appreciate you guys joining me. We'll go ahead and save as she is right now. And tomorrow, our goal is to earn enough money to be able to watch the news on TV from our own couch in our own house. We'll see if that works, but anyway. Oh, yay, Jules, you're back! Unfortunately, you came back right as I was jumping up. That's... I'm very sad about that. But I am glad that you are back, Jules. I am thrilled to see you again, and hopefully you'll join me tomorrow, and hopefully you'll continue on your challenge. Tomorrow, our goal is to get enough money to get a nice little living room area and have a couch and a TV to watch the event stuff on. I think that'll be really good, but thank you. I appreciate it. We made progress, like, comparative to earlier. This is phenomenal. Even with all of the setbacks. If you know what I mean. We've had a wild day of it, haven't we? But all right. Anyway, Jules and Code Blue, you guys have been awesome. I love chatting with both of you. You both have such amazingly, like, they're almost connected workspaces, but they're radically different on where you land with them. And I love talking to both of you about what y'all do. That's very fascinating to me. And thank you, Blue, for all of the stuff that you have mentioned and have brought to people's attention. And everybody, if you are here and you are interested in potential future saves for your games, or for Sims, like, to make sure your saves and your mods and everything is stored away and all clean, you can definitely go ahead and look up Plum Buddy, I'm sorry, that Blue has helped to work on and create, and it helps you do all of that and organize things. So y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you. And she'll send us out by making another flirty painting, I guess, but it's not gonna save, so we don't know what it'll be. Anyway, see you guys. AJ out.